Alright, welcome back to part 2 of the Lodge's top 10 games of this generation round table, I guess. Is that a good?
It's actually a square table.
Well,
actually, it's rectangle. Oh yeah, we're actually in a castle and the walls are golden. That's where we are right now.
Also, the table's
I'm on my throne.
Connor, you're editing this, right? Yeah, put a picture of where we are.
I'll remember to go out the front and take a picture first.
Make sure you get a good side of the box. It doesn't say this way up.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Get our address.
Right,
Yeah, you know what?
that'd be the good shit. That'd be that one crazy.
As always, if you think this was really good, send all your compliments to me. And if you think it's rubbish, just talk to Connor.
Yeah. That's totally how it works.
Yeah, inbox us and have like the name of the person you want to address it to. There are 2 Connors. I'd be like, is that one for me?
What's called? Anyway.
Right, the list has come back to me.
All right.
I'm going to go Red Dead Redemption.
I agree. The game was really good, but the second half was too weak.
Red Dead Redemption over GTA 4?
Definitely.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
No,
I would put Red Dead
yeah.
before, but that's only from like I've watched playthroughs. That's the game I haven't played, but
Yeah.
I really feel strongly about Red Dead being like a better setting.
Yeah,
And
Red
GTA
Dead
4
You're
was-
complaining about Red Dead
Bowling.
being too long.
Red Dead was better than GTA.
I disagree.
I don't think that we should
don't-
save Red Dead purely because GTA is also
You're right.
on there.
I think we should save Red Dead because it stands up
So do you want
on
to?
its own merit.
I agree. Actually, no, because I really like
I
love the
like
first.
half was fantastic, better than any GTA game I've played. The second half was a complete cop out, and I didn't like the ending.
I love the ending.
The ending was
The ending was
shit.
really
We
good.
can't talk about the amazing ending and how you're wrong and how I've said this.
No,
to you
I
like
think
a
the ending was
thousand
incredibly cheap. I really didn't like it.
All right, does anyone here care about the ending of Red Dead?
I already know.
Slightly, because I haven't played it.
Oh shit,
Ah,
that's gonna make this really difficult.
You can go if you want.
Oh, but when he
No. It's if you know about it, Darren, it ruins it when it comes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
One of
So
the reasons I
Right,
hate
spoil
it.
it.
Then the aliens turn up. Yeah.
Oh, then it's a spin-off, Cowboys vs.
That's
Aliens.
DLC.
Sorry.
Anyway,
What is that?
I
Assassin's
think-
Creed?
I think that deserves a pass at least.
I really
I
think-
don't.
No?
I really didn't enjoy that game.
I-
I played about
I really enjoyed
an hour into that.
The
I
first half was the
presume
most
I was-
fun I'd ever had.
I
in
presume
an
I was
open
still in
world
the
game.
first half, but I didn't feel engaged to anything the entire time.
But my rule is if a game is good at the beginning, it doesn't pardon the fact it becomes bad later. So it probably should be removed from the list.
Yeah.
If you guys feel strongly enough, it should be removed. Then I'm happy.
I really
But
like Red Dead,
I thought
but
I enjoyed
when
it.
you go to New Mexico, it all crumbles
The
away.
second half is weak.
Yeah.
But the ending makes up for it.
I
really like the ending
disagree.
and how
And then
the free roam kicks back.
The
Yeah,
post-credit sequence is
it was really good.
I really didn't like it.
the
I
conversation
didn't
you
like that
have. The last, conversation in the game is
It's powerful shit.
what fucking is.
Yeah.
When did you go pick up that game?
You do. It's
Yeah.
really good.
You really don't.
Yeah.
Coming soon to the channel.
So should I cross out Red Dead?
I think so.
I'm struggling
I
because I
won't
haven't
fight
played.
if you
No,
guys
but
think you shouldn't.
because I really want to save it. Will help me.
I probably don't want
I've
to
made
be
my
that.
points. That game has
I-
incredible voice acting animation.
It doesn't deserve
takes
a top 10.
It is, but it's better than GTA 5.
four.
But
Four.
GTA 4 is going to be gone soon anyway. Let's
Yeah, we keep
don't
mentioning
compare it to that.
Okay, shall I get rid of GTA 4 then and keep Red Dead for now?
Yeah, I'm.
Yeah.
I'm happy with that. Yeah.
Is everyone for
I
that?
think GTA went
I,
on far too
I
long.
think they should both go personally, but
GTA
But I think
4 's
GTA
gone.
4 should go.
okay.
Should we say why?
That's just shit.
No, it's not shit. It's
No,
just
stop doing that.
it's-
You can't- it's-
it's
I
too
don't.
long, and there was at no point that I really want to beat that game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same.
It was fun. Multiplayer was fun.
Oh yeah, it was
Lots of
it was a
fun.
really
Yeah.
good sandbox, but
Yeah.
the game wasn't very good.
Like,
the
multiplayer.
story
Actually,
starts
if
really
you like
strong.
bowling, you're settled in that game.
and phone calls.
Also, the shirt is coming off. Just thought I'd let everyone know. It's the shirt that far as the audience knows.
The best part about it was multiplayer because you could joust with helicopters.
What do you think?
And that was
Yeah.
silly and that was fun.
yeah.
But and the heart in the Statue of Liberty was pretty cool.
Yeah,
It's a cool Easter
there were
eggs.
cool bits, but it wasn't.
It's a Rockstar game. They're always
Yeah,
well made,
anyway,
but
it's already gone.
went
Don't
on
get me
to-
wrong, it was good, but yeah, it's already gone.
Red Dead's going
Wow, this is getting harder.
Well, that was the idea of the list.
Yeah,
Hate to throw it
no,
out there.
but there are every game. Red Faction Guerrilla.
Gone.
Oh,
Mr.
no.
Chance,
No,
Don't
come
come
on.
It's not good enough. It's a double
Not
A
good
game in a list now dominated by triple A
Yeah.
really good games. It's not strong enough.
No.
I found it
How
funny
can
from
you,
what I
how
picked,
can you
but
in
I
the
just
same
not-
breath dismiss Red Dead Redemption?
And then be
Yeah.
like, Red Faction Guerrilla, really good.
That game, I sunk hundreds of hours in.
But it was just breaking shit. The game.
Yeah.
It had one gimmick, and it was a really good gimmick. I really enjoyed Red Faction Guerrilla, but it can't stand up to these games now.
I know,
It
I
can't.
like-
Some of these games. Well,
I
some
like
of them.
the
'cause
whole-
we-
It's like a bunch of giant throbbing cocks, and then like you.
Are you saying Connor's not a giant throbbing cock? Because I would.
And he hits it back around. Yeah, right, fair enough.
Like the one. I picked that up. I know we're winning PC, but I picked that up in the Humble Bundle.
Yeah.
For £1, and I still don't think it was worth the £1. I really didn't enjoy it.
You hate games a lot.
No,
I forgot about that.
Some games. A lot of games on here I like, and I know the ones I really like are going to go.
We all have that fear.
I feel
bitterness.
I feel
That's what you're bringing to this list.
I feel as I glanced over this list and I'm like, yeah, these are all. Oh, Red Faction Guerrilla.
Yeah.
Like it was easy to be like, that game needs to go now.
Really?
It's
You
time.
didn't like it that much?
It's time.
Connor, look at
no.
this. It's made our top 25 games of this generation.
No.
Is that not good enough?
I like it,
That's really good.
but it's
That
not
was-
strong enough.
I played that game for about half a year.
It's a flimsy
just without
cardboard
getting
box
bored.
compared to the rest of this.
I disagree. I can't point out anything.
Point out
substantially
something
wrong with that.
good.
Yeah.
The gimmick was really fun.
What's the gimmick?
The
story
gimmick,
was good.
the gimmick was really fun.
Okay.
It's still a gimmick.
story-
I'm
Okay.
continuing.
Battlefield did it better.
Yeah,
Battlefield did it better.
No, it didn't.
Breaking
Shit.
shit.
No, it
What,
didn't.
breaking shit?
Yeah.
No, it didn't do it.
Really?
No,
I thought it did.
Really?
All
No
right.
way.
Anyway,
Right.
what else?
Still
So
the same gimmick.
I enjoyed the story.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
There
Yes.
was no good.
There wasn't a story.
Yes.
It was break this building. Good job, Stephen. Break this. Now Mars is yours.
Hey, you got a unicorn.
So-
I thought it was really
Rainbow.
fun.
Remember,
Sorry.
if they
Someone
stayed,
animate that.
If they stayed the course with a Red Faction Guerrilla sequel, that could have made this list. But they went off the rails.
And they did go.
And they didn't get a good chance.
No, they did. Armageddon.
Silverback?
Armageddon,
Which
yeah.
was awful.
Which is not good.
What?
Red Faction Silverback.
What?
Silverback.
It's a manga
Okay.
gorilla.
Silverback.
Yeah.
That was good, actually. Yeah, that got me.
Got the
Kill
Connor.
Connor.
Shit.
Wouldn't some other primate have been a better?
No, I like
Yeah,
that
I
one.
Do you want to keep that on there now because that joke?
No, I want it gone. I want it
Still
dead.
Yeah.
Well, I can't fight.
I always defend unicorn guns, but I can't defend that.
That was the second one.
Oh, what?
In that case, get rid of it.
Yeah.
Get rid of it.
We good?
Yeah.
Anyone?
I still think it should be there, but
Okay.
So, name a game on here that's worse than this, not including Red Dead.
No, don't.
No,
Let's
don't
not
do
break.
that.
Don't break the system.
No. I
Yeah,
just
you can't.
I just want him to
Right.
quickly think about this. Like, which game on here is a purely
I can-
stronger game?
I can see.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait, it's Bayonetta.
Hitman.
One. Whoa.
Yeah.
No.
He's right.
No.
yes,
He's not.
No.
Yes,
You
Well,
haven't beaten him.
Infamous.
Yes, I have.
Fuck off! Fuck right off!
Tweak a nerve.
No, you're just right. It's gone.
Like, I want him to think about it. I want him to.
Okay, with a
know
fountain
about
pen,
it. It's saying
you're going to have to have the nib.
Yeah.
Fountain pen, you have to have the nib facing
fucking
up.
You have to draw.
See?
Across,
Stop
yeah.
scribbling.
I can read that!
Alright, anyway. Red Faction's gone.
I,
No one agrees
Infamous
with you.
is going.
No one agrees.
Infamous. Is
I
going.
can happily, because you haven't played Infamous.
Let's not play.
Oh!
I'm trying to avoid doing like that, but
And that's the plus
But wait,
side.
but
No one
wait.
else here has either, and I fucking love
Wait,
Infamous.
does that mean Bayonetta gets a pass? Because no one's played it except
Yeah.
James.
I played it.
I played
wait,
it.
who is? I was going to say it. I could have sworn you should have all played it. It's really good.
I played Bayonetta.
It's alright.
I do not like those games.
I was
It's really strong.
thoroughly confused by the story.
I thoroughly enjoyed it. I guess.
But you're going somewhere like, yeah, this is a. I was thoroughly confused.
there were moments where I'm like, I'm fucking. I'm gonna go watch Ring.
Wow.
Darren's about to say something.
Am I?
Yeah, we did it!
That's something. Anyway. Wait.
Rin, yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Don't bring that back.
Get out of
Let that die.
Put a picture of Ring.
No.
Right there.
No.
Right there.
Get a gift then. A gift will do.
That's right, I'll be editing this, so...
So, put a picture of Ring.
Put your in.
No, we don't want to be known as like that.
No, we don't want to be known as that.
Just don't give it to me on the USB.
Anyone actually seen
I
Ring?
still have integrity.
I see. Someone might get
Sup?
that.
I mean,
Ollie? Question mark?
Pick a game.
on,
Game of the
Darren,
anime
yeah.
talk.
God of War.
yeah.
I haven't played it.
I really like God of War.
That's edgy. That's like
God
a
of War 3.
We
That's-
have to do
my
this at
God
some
of
point.
War
My
was
thing
like
is-
a better Darksiders,
Yeah,
But
yeah,
still
yeah.
not
But
good enough
I-
to make the top 10.
but still not.
It had a really cool story
No, it
as
didn't.
well.
no.
God of War 3 didn't, and that's the one that's
No.
good.
Yeah.
Shit, I forgot it's only
Also,
got-
their marketing they did for God of War 3 was kind of a fuck up by
I don't give
that
a
was
fuck.
fun.
I don't care.
Yeah, I don't care about
It wasn't
that.
at number 2, but yeah.
Was it
it's
For,
still-
for,
Yeah.
for the
It is
record,
one of them, it was
God of War
tough.
1 and 2 had really good stories.
God of War on the PSP was bloody. That was a good laugh.
I enjoyed that as well.
But
God
honestly,
of War 3 was still
by
really good.
by what, the 5th game? They're running out of things.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I wanna
It's
throw it
just
out there.
like,
It's like,
what
No,
laundry list
no,
of
God
weird
of,
gods can we get
God of
for
War
him
3
to murder?
is when you start killing gods. God of War 1 and 2, you only kill one god.
Oh,
Yeah.
still.
Yeah, you still kill Greek mythology though. It's
Yeah.
still
Yeah.
that kind of
Yeah,
era.
it's
It's
still
still
like-
because the whole setup is he kills his wife or whatever because
Yeah,
someone tells him to, right?
Yeah.
And then it's his revenge. He's getting revenge for his wife.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then, but like 5 games later,
He's still
just angry.
cleaving through
Yeah.
He has
everything
no,
angrily.
Yeah, there's no motivation
Because-
left.
'cause
It's just
What annoyed me
him
about God of War,
murdering
God of War 2 is like, God of War 2 is all about you going to go kill Zeus. You don't kill any gods, but you want to go kill Zeus because he stabbed you and shit.
Yeah.
And then you
Sure.
you get to Zeus, you fight Zeus, and then you fall off the mountain, and then God of War 3 starts, and your goal is still to kill Zeus.
Out of interest, because they all follow on, right?
Yeah,
The equipment you get in 1,
yeah.
does that follow into 2?
No,
Or are
because
a fresh
you
character?
fall into Hades,
Okay.
and it takes all your equipment.
Okay.
Every single time.
Number 2,
Yeah.
into 3,
Yeah.
does it do the same?
You fall into Hades, and it takes all your equipment.
Seeing a floor here.
It's nearly like when they try and explain Dante's
Except-
powers in Devil May Cry.
Except in God of War
he's
3,
under.
you kill Hades.
Okay, it's
Yeah.
the same as Assassin's Creed 2 and Assassin's Creed 2.1.
Yeah.
You're really powerful at the first
No,
10
there's
minutes
no-
and you lose your gear
There's
and
an
you're weak again.
excuse, at least, in God
Is
of
there?
War. Yeah, that
Okay.
you fall into Hades.
Hey, there's an excuse in Assassin's Creed as
You
well.
move
What?
city.
The Animus is
No,
crap.
he gets his hometown gets
Oh, yeah,
by
yeah,
the-
yeah.
Okay, so-
by the Pope or whatever.
His
I don't
hometown
know,
gets
it's-
burned
it's
down.
funny.
I
and he
really
loses
like
his
God of
equipment.
War. I think it's really good. But God of War 3 was definitely the
I
weakest of
want
the
to
God of
argue
War.
otherwise,
cannot
it still
stay on
feels
that.
like there's a lot too many like quick times. It's mostly
Yeah.
about
We're
the
having-
No, it did quick time events well.
Yeah.
If
I
we're
think
close
if-
to
I think
cutting,
it did ish.
No,
if we're
it-
close to
wouldn't
cutting
consider
Red
it
Dead,
outstanding.
like God of War can't stay.
No, I because there's still Fallout and Dead Space. Thank you
That's
very
true.
much.
Oh god, yeah,
Fallout.
Fallout. That's-
I love horror games.
Don't-
Dead Space.
don't-
Guys, shut the fuck up,
Don't
everybody.
snipe
God of
Fallout.
War, does it stay?
No.
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 Nope.
Damn it.
God.
Legend of Zelda is so gone.
This is literally turning into a later
Kill
argument
you,
time.
Connor.
Metro.
Yep.
Yeah.
Actually, I haven't
Oh,
played
wait,
it.
can we
whoa,
not-
whoa, whoa.
So quick.
Really,
It's
Metro?
one
We're
of
gonna
them
fight
missed.
for Metro.
Metro 23. No, no. Metro game I can't pronounce the name of. Was,
2033.
thank you. Was really good.
Yeah, that was a really.
I've got that
outstanding
game and I've never had a desire.
Wasn't
to
it
play
really
Yeah.
strong.
Just
Incredibly
because you don't
linear.
have a desire to
No,
play
I've
it,
seen gameplay of it.
it doesn't mean that it's not a that good game. It's a very good game.
Yeah, but
It
it's
had
not
a
top- it's not
really,
top 10 worthy.
really cool story. It had a.
No,
it had a. Poster-
I'd agree with that.
What's that?
It's not
Not
top
top
10
10
worthy,
worthy.
but it's discussion worthy at least.
What's
don't
the
know.
story
It
and
had
like
a
the
really-
plot? You're in?
It's a post-apocalyptic story.
I'm done. I'm so bored
Wow,
of
Hey,
that's
Josh,
post-apocalyptic.
very
Get the fuck out of this
big.
conversation for a bit then,
Yeah.
because
gone.
you're going to get really bored.
Cool.
Go lay back on the sofa, you're not in this.
But no, for the post-apocalyptic setting, which a lot of games do nowadays, which kind of gets like really bland. Like Josh said earlier about Fallout, like, do you like wastelands? Lots of. Like, yeah, like get out of this.
Okay.
Like it
okay.
did that really neatly.
Metro. Do you like tunnels?
No, because
Me neither.
That was good.
it's not just tunnels.
No, I know, but I agree. Metro was a really good game. It's
But
not top
I'm
10.
happy to admit,
I
the fact it's gotten this far is good enough
It's
for
good
me.
enough for me.
Yeah, because it was a AA game, and now it's the same issue as Red Faction. It's a really good
can't
game,
stand
but
up
it
to
cannot
these, like,
stand up to these
juggernauts,
games.
yeah.
But I
What
want to
is-
remind
what
people
is
that
it not
Bayoneta is still
standing
on
up
this
to?
list.
Like Halo, Mass
Halo
Effect,
isn't
Assassin's
as
Creed,
prestigious,
Call
you
of
guys
Duty,
make it out.
You're
Bioshock,
wrong!
Uncharted.
It's not as prestigious. You make it out.
You're
to
saying
be.
that Metro is better than Halo?
No, I'm not saying.
Okay, good.
I'm saying
rid
that
of
you
Metro.
guys. I'm saying that you guys make Halo seem like a god.
It
Says
is.
the guy that fangasmed
It is.
over
It is the.
Forward onto Dawn.
I'm a big Halo fan.
It is
I'm
these-
a really big Halo fan.
We are clipping majorly here.
Yeah,
it is
yeah,
the.
what levels?
It is the strongest shooter that I've played in a very long time
on the console.
on
yeah.
the console.
That doesn't make it all powerful.
Yes,
It does.
It literally does in a list dominated by
look at it this
mainly
way.
shooters.
Metro wouldn't exist if Halo didn't exist.
It's a good point.
What?
Like
Yeah.
Halo reinvented the shooter, and again,
Yeah.
it's gotten a little bit stagnant now.
Yeah,
But,
I can agree with that.
That's why Halo 4 probably isn't a very strong game because it's not really changed anything up. But
yeah, it's too samey.
there's never a point where I'm like, this Halo game is too boring. There's always it's fucking Halo. It's
I mean,
always.
I felt that during ODST.
Well, you're
Well,
wrong.
that's why ODST's not on here.
Yeah.
I agree. I don't think ODST would make this list either.
No.
Even though I really liked ODST.
The only,
I
well,
thoroughly enjoyed ODST.
I bought ODST, which is fun, but the best thing about that was the collector's edition that came with the really snazzy remote. Best thing about ODST.
I'm sure. I
Halo,
thought-
Halo 3, you got the Commander Chief head. That's I'm
Yeah,
saying,
yeah.
That was awesome.
That was neat.
It held my game,
Alright.
but not my head.
Halo can do
Fine,
really nice
Metro
collector's
can go.
editions.
I think Metro should be gone at this point.
Yeah.
But I want to keep reminding
But
people
it
that
seems-
Bayonetta is still on this
It
list.
just seems like
I just lost all
No,
the
it shouldn't be on the
I
list.
think that should stay.
Halo is going to end up top of this list.
It's
No,
not.
I disagree.
I
It's gonna
I
be in the
disagree.
top 10,
it's
but-
going to be in the. It probably will be in the
Yeah.
top 10, but I don't think it'll be at the top.
I know exactly which game I know I would.
At
put
a
the top,
game,
but
a game
I
that
can't.
is so dominant. it's impossible to be like, oh, it probably shouldn't be in the top. It's a
No,
really
no,
good...
no. I'm not saying it shouldn't be in the top 10, but at this rate,
It won't be.
seems like it's
I don't
in
think it'll be at
top.
the top. No.
No.
I don't know. It
Anyway.
just seems like your trump card to kill any other.
It's a
like,
trump.
but is it better than Halo?
Which is a fair
No.
standard.
But is it better than Call of Duty, Bioshock? Let's not use Red Dead. Uncharted. You haven't played Infamous. XCOM.
It's not. Uncharted isn't good. I don't like Uncharted.
You're wrong.
Yeah.
Right.
Even
come round to
Josh
that.
is agreeing with me here.
Okay.
So Uncharted.
I'm just gonna kill Bayonetta.
Whoa!
No,
Let's
you said
discussion.
that.
Stop doing that.
Don't just get to
I didn't actually do it.
But
I'm
you
not-
went
all
about
this
to.
right there.
Yeah.
When
I
you do that, it puts you on edge because
okay,
you're going to
I
cross.
won't put you on
Let's
it.
be honest.
On the edge of my seat. Oh, God. It does. It's going to ruin the list. Right.
Okay, so what do we?
Bayonetta.
I agree, by the way.
I completely agree.
I can let Bayonetta go.
I will let it go. I just really thought
Wait,
it
is
should be on
is
there.
DMC still on there?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's what I was going to say. I think Bayonetta is
Either
stronger
of
than
them.
DMC.
It doesn't.
Yeah,
So-
either of them can be like
But yeah, I think we should.
Would we agree that
like,
both of them at this point should go? Because they're practically
Yeah.
the same
Yeah.
type of game. So
Okay.
DMC should
I'll
also
put
go.
that as my
Yeah.
one because otherwise I'm probably.
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
go
There you
out.
go.
I just realised we're putting ourselves out there to get hate mail.
Oh, yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
So,
Absolutely fine.
For the
These are
record,
our
No one
opinions.
listening is going to come off well in this.
This is all opinion.
This is all our
Yeah,
opinions
yeah.
on what these games are based.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
we're
yeah.
not like at the level where we can just
But,
say
you know,
yes or
if
no.
your opinion is wrong, feel free to tell us it's wrong, but
Yeah.
don't, like, get angry.
Oh yeah, if you guys want to post your own
they
top
can
10.
get
Yeah,
angry.
post your own
Just-
top 10, go for it. Just
Yeah.
don't get furious and hate mail us.
Oh no, get furious. Come on, tell us why we're wrong.
Yeah, show us your
But
passion. Is there a
also-
game we
Make it intelligent.
Yeah.
Don't be like, you're a fucking faggot, these games are better. If you come back with a really intelligent discussion, we might even affect the list.
By the way, if you're still listening, I really like you.
Also, I will respond.
I won't.
You will, but with a snarky comment.
Hey, my retorts to the people on our old channel
Oh,
were
wait,
the
did we
fucking
just skip
legendary.
James?
No, James
No,
chose
James
to
did
go.
already.
I said to use
DMC.
DMC because I would have
Oh,
chosen that if
that's
Bayonetta
so
was going in
cheating.
the same way.
How is it? We all just
No, I
agreed that
just
DMC
said-
should
No,
go.
I know. But
If you want me to
This
go
is-
back, I'm going for Call of Duty probably soon.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you're wrong.
Yeah.
This is getting really hard now.
It is
But
getting
I
hard
want to
now.
argue it.
I'm going to say No More Heroes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Being-
wow, I didn't
being
know
the
that was
one.
that.
yeah, I didn't even. I forgot about
As the person who wanted it on the list to begin with, there are now much greater games
Yeah.
to No
Yeah.
More Heroes.
Everyone
I
okay with
would
that?
agree.
Yeah.
That should have gone earlier.
The only cool
actually.
thing was,
I think it's
well, one of the cool things was the characters based off Tyler Durden.
That should have gone earlier, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm,
Just to annoy him, I would have put that out like number
yeah,
one.
I
It
think
wouldn't annoy me. I don't think it's
I'm only
amazing.
kidding.
I think that should have gone.
I think
earlier,
the strongest
honestly.
thing was like the quirky boss fights, and that's just you get that in so many games now. It's,
I'm not doing this to piss you off, but I really do think the Legend of Zelda should go
Wrong.
now.
No,
Are
no,
we doing this
No.
now?
no.
Okay.
Hit it somewhere.
Can I get a drink
No.
first? It's gonna be a
No.
long
Right, shut the
No.
fuck up. I'm a huge Zelda fan.
I'm saying no.
Yeah.
Intelligently discuss.
Twilight Princess is one of the best, if not the best Zelda game, but it does not deserve a top 10 of this generation's games. Because there's a lot wrong with it, but there's also a lot good with it. There are much better
What's
games.
wrong with it?
The fact it's on the Wii.
Yeah. Hang on.
it's on its home console. That doesn't seem
It's
like
on Cube as well.
Because the controls,
Yeah, well, that's why
the
I like it.
controls
That's why it's
heavily
on.
cripple the game, and it is originally a Wii game.
No, I know where I know.
Did you
Still
not? I
use
had-
a
I
Cube
had to-
controller.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
Not on
No,
the
you
Wii.
can't.
Yes, you can.
No, you
Yeah,
can't.
I did.
No, you can't for
Yeah,
that
no,
game.
no. You
Oh,
can
okay.
plug in.
Yeah.
a
Could have
controller,
sworn you did.
but
I
it doesn't
did.
I
have.
tried it, you can't.
You cannot.
Because the whole thing, attack. I'm waving my arm around, you can't see that. Got really fucking tiresome after 10 minutes of waving your arm.
really
I got a
like
good
the
fat
waving
hand,
the
so
sword
it's
around.
I
easy.
didn't mind the wavy thing, but there was. I could never get immersed in that game because it's on the Wii, and I know that's terrible, but it's true. I can't be immersed in that
I
world purely
disagree.
because I'm using a Wiimote.
I felt
partially
that was
right.
really
I
good.
actually didn't like
Very
some
like
of the
Twilight
world of
Princess.
Zelda after
Yeah.
I played some of the others. My personal favourite is Majora's Mask, and most people will go, "Whoa, hold on to that," because it's a dark turn from everything else. And everyone's like,
So was Twilight
"No,
Princess,
but-"
that's dark.
Yeah, I did not find that. I just found the setting looked dark,
Twilight
but
Princess
itself
is
was
like-
like, "Go doggy, go."
It's like emo.
Pseudo-
dark.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Yeah,
dubstep.
It's Spider-Man 3.
It's so dark, let me hide half
It's
my
like
face in
trying
the
to be
fridge.
dark.
Yeah,
I
I
think
think-
Majora's Mask is genuinely.
I think I just
so
really
dark.
annoyed Darren with that comment.
No, I don't like Spider-Man.
Oh, okay, cool.
It had
It's
good
sweet.
bits to it.
I just
Like,
wanted you to talk.
Okay.
it was had the cool stuff where you transform into a wolf. That was new. That was cool. But that got tiresome after maybe the third time you had to be a wolf.
Okay, wait. So are we cutting? Well, not that we are, but are we cutting this based on comparing it to the older games in the franchise, which we all like more?
Yes.
Like
That's a
Ocarina of
silly
I'm-
way to.
I'm comparing it to the rest of
Is
the list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
As a
you
game in
shouldn't-
itself, the only way I'm judging that one is purely by what I played. I didn't enjoy.
I
and
do
I am
not-
comparing it to the
I-
other Zelda
I
games,
beat-
but that's what I've played.
It's the only Legend of Zelda game I've ever beaten, and it was good. It's gotten pretty far. It should go now.
No,
Like, this is
I
my...
disagree. Out of all adventure games and all,
You are completely wrong if you're about to say what I think you're going to say.
out of all the adventure games on that list,
Yeah,
first or second?
it's not
No.
Yeah,
anywhere.
no,
near.
it is.
This
as
is...
for
opposed,
me.
as opposed to what? What's better than Twilight Princess?
And
Dark
what else
Souls,
is on there?
Literally everything else on there.
Adventure games.
At this point,
Dark Souls
everything
is
else
an
on there.
adventure game.
I'm trying to find a game. Maybe Dead Space is on the same level. Maybe
Yeah.
Fallout.
Yeah.
No.
No, Fallout's
No,
an RPG.
Fallout.
Fallout's better.
Worse.
Oh,
No,
worse.
worse.
Okay, so Fallout's probably worse, but everything else
Witcher
in there,
2?
it should. No, I really fucking like Witcher 2.
Yeah, that's right.
No, I
So I'm
don't.
saying Witcher 2
Witcher 2 is better. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
No.
wait, who played that on the console?
Me.
Okay, I played
Yeah,
Witcher 2
alright,
on
well.
PC.
I played it on
Defer
both
to you.
to see the differences. There were differences, but it wasn't major.
I think if Borderlands gets a pass, then
Yeah.
Legend of Zelda easily gets.
I
a pass.
actually
But
think
it's
the
you
Zelda
passing them every time, so
Yeah.
I think it might just be you.
Like,
I wanted Borderlands to go.
Twilight
I really
Princess
wanted
is
Borderlands
probably
to
my
stay. I
third
really
favourite game on this list, and I'd agree that it should not make a top 10.
It's just not strong enough because it's just.
I'm
full.
out at this point. Like, all the games that I like are basically gone.
You got Fallout.
Don't be a bitch about it.
The fact the XCOM's still on. there.
Yeah, XCOM
Yeah.
is going to be my
Fallout.
next
There are
one.
many games still there.
But I
It's
just
not the point of
I
doing
just
that.
don't see it being. I don't see it's got. It's like a PS2 game. It's really quite weak compared to everything else.
I don't
But we
think
put
so.
in that because the Wii was technologically inferior
Yes,
to the rest.
but it was made by
So are we
Nintendo.
cutting all other Wii games?
No,
No.
because Mario's still
Actually,
better.
I think all the other Wii
No,
games have
Mario's,
gone off this
Mario's
list.
still on here, isn't it?
No.
Mario.
Mario Galaxy.
Mario Galaxy
written
isn't
down.
even on there.
Mario
It wasn't
Galaxy
written down,
should,
I said.
should be on this list.
All the Wii games have now gone apart
And
from
Brawl,
Twilight
we said
Princess.
Brawl as well.
Yeah.
No, Brawl I think we cut because for the same reason we didn't put any fighting games on there apart
Well,
from
we put
Yeah.
Marvel
Very
3.
because they're just really you need to like
All right.
fighting
Okay.
games.
Yeah, no, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
I just-
I would love to. I know. I would
I'm
love
happy to give it a pass for now, but I'm not.
I reckon it should
I
be
didn't
top
like
10.
it, but I do not think we should cut it this early. When I look at that list and I go, well, actually, some of those games.
In that
I would
case,
probably put
though,
first.
I'd really like to go revisit Borderlands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again,
And
I
one
would-
of those two has to go at this
Yeah.
point.
I defend Borderlands more. Sorry, Zelda, fuck off. I love Borderlands.
I can't see either of them. I can't see both of them being on this list.
No.
There
One
were-
of them will be at best.
Alright, Borderlands is gone. Right, that's already been done.
No, I completely
That's not.
disagree.
It's,
We gave
no,
it a
it's-
pass.
they're giving
Oh,
it a
I thought
pass.
On the
Okay.
strength of you two.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
right, yeah.
And I
I
completely
think Twilight
defend
Princess should be
it.
gone. And you guys know how much I love Zelda. Loved it.
Yeah.
Loved
Loved.
Zelda.
Yeah, you don't.
Yeah, that's how.
No, no.
Unfortunately, you're like a Nintendo fan, so
I'm not.
can't-
No, I'm a Legend of Zelda fan.
Exactly. So I can't. It's the same reason that you can probably attack me for when I point out Halo, because I really like Halo.
I really like Halo 2, but that's not.
I really like Halo
No,
3.
two. Ugh.
There
Jokes though.
There are definitely better
Let's jump in
Zelda
high five.
games that were on previous generations. And handhelds. Minish
not-
Cap. One of the
We're not
best Zelda games.
comparing level
No,
Legend
you
of
can't
Zelda
Keep
go
it
and
to
compare it
this
to other
generation.
Legend of Zelda
Yeah.
games.
For this generation.
Compared to the rest of the list.
Okay, then it should be gone.
No, I don't.
Either it or Borderlands, because
Twilight
neither of
Princess.
those should be on the top.
I
I had
think
more fun
Borderlands should.
playing Borderlands than I did Twilight Princess.
I'm going to let Connor pick which should go.
I don't want to pick between those.
Yes,
That's
yes,
why-
I'm sat next to
that
him.
breaks
Presenting
the
him his
con-
children and like pick one.
Yeah.
Go and get a dice and roll for it.
No, that's not us
No,
deciding
that's
on
not
this.
deciding.
I want to strongly say right now, I think Borderlands could make top 10. Not at the very top. I think it should because I had so much fun on it in my perspective, and I can see that's why people are like going on it now. What did you have more fun with? So if we're going with that view, I'm going to want to say Borderlands stays.
I definitely
Zelda
had.
goes.
I had. Should we vote on which one we think should go at this point?
I don't
That's
want
what
it
I
to be
think we
between
should.
those. I think there are worse.
Because
games
I'm
on
going to vote for Legend of Zelda.
I will
It's
vote
got
for
to the
Zelda.
top 20.
I
I mean,
think
that's
there are
good.
worse.
So that's
games
two for
on that-
Zelda already.
Hold on. There are worse games on that list than
What?
Borderlands.
Argue
and Legend
that.
of Zelda.
All right. How about we give it a pass so we can move on?
Yeah.
I don't think those two eat like
I
maybe
think-
one of them might crack.
That's
the
what I'm
top
saying.
10.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. That
But
one
we'll
of those
come
has
to
to
that,
go.
We'll come to that later.
All right, but I think this is going to happen for these games that
I
Connor
know,
likes.
but it'll be
It's already
Once
how
we're
many
down
games
to
I
this,
like.
like-
All the
9
games I like
points.
are already gone from this list.
Most of the ones I yeah. But
Right,
I think we
it's
all know
passed.
it's like
It's been question marked.
Another tough one. Fallout 3.
I agree.
As much as I love that game,
If
it's not.
Skyrim's gone, Fallout's gone.
Fallout's
Yeah,
done
yeah.
It's the same
exceedingly
reason.
well.
Like, I think Skyrim shouldn't have gone, and I also think Fallout 3 is really good.
I
But
did not enjoy my
you
time in
guys
that game.
all-
You should be happy to admit that it should go at this point. It
Yeah.
shouldn't be in the top
Fallout
10.
3.
Yeah.
Fallout 3 minus DLC.
I enjoyed it
Or
without
like,
DLC.
yeah, plus DLC.
You can plus DLC, yeah.
I didn't like it.
I
without
enjoyed
Fuck it, it's our
Fallout
list.
3.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it because you didn't have to play a shooter because I just used the VATS.
My
Yeah.
problem
for
with
lols.
that
was
is
it.
they left the shooting in, and the shooting is really weak.
It is.
in Fallout.
In 3 it is.
I wish there was an option to have realistic shooting, like you shoot someone in the head and they die.
Yeah.
I wish there was an option for that. I really do. There isn't the PC now.
I
there's a
feel
mod.
like Borderlands is an FPS RPG
Again,
done
mod.
right. Fallout 3 is not
Again,
doing it right.
different.
When you can
Yeah,
like,
exactly, that's what
take
I'm
your
saying.
gun, shoot someone in the head, and they shrug it off. That's not good shit.
Yeah.
That does
It's
happen in
not good
Borderlands a
gunplay.
couple of times.
It's,
No,
yeah,
but that's because it's like fantastical creatures. Like,
Okay, yeah, Borderlands is more
and you
common.
can generally
mask other
like
things
you
as well,
shoot
yeah.
a guy, he goes down in Borderlands.
Yeah.
In
But-
Fallout, you can wail on someone with a pistol.
Also,
They'll
yeah, in
destroy
Borderlands, you're shooting missiles, snakes, and rabbits at people.
That's a good point.
Like,
Acid fire.
Fallout is supposed to be like a realistic, like, this world is dying.
I
I
can't
wish.
believe you just said you shoot snakes, and then in the same breath said it was realistic.
I meant Fallout is realistic.
Yeah.
Borderlands isn't. I meant Borderlands has that shit.
Alright, I see it right.
Yeah.
I'm back
But
up.
Borderlands is supposed to be like, you know,
Yeah, no, I
shooting
get it.
survival, but
Yeah.
it's just.
Well,
I
Liam
can
Neeson
see
made it
why
fun.
Fallout 3 is Fallout. I can.
Alright. Cross it down.
I'm surprised it made it this far.
Kill that shit.
No, I think Fallout is really
Yeah, I
strong.
think Fallout's
There was
good
a
enough
lot
to
of fanfare about Fallout 3.
It
When
was-
it came out. I enjoyed my time with it.
Yeah, me too.
I enjoyed
It's
the
just
game.
it's too
but
janky to be on.
yeah,
like,
it's too janky. to
As
be
much as
on
I
the top
don't like post-apocalyptic stuff, Fallout 3 had quite a good, like, it had potential for a good story.
It did have a good
It had an
story.
interesting
potential.
story.
Has everyone seen
Yeah,
the
you have
recent
to
thing
go
of when they've actually zoomed out of when you're a baby? It's just you shrunk as a model.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
that's
it's
nice.
really funny. That's why you can't hiss it for so much.
Okay.
Yeah, it's so funny.
Dead Space.
I really like Dead Space.
I was going to say I like Dead Space. Dead Space is good.
I do not.
Alright.
But he's not picking Dead Space.
Oh yes, those
Yeah.
games.
I feel that we've annoyed Connor. He's just going to spike pick our favourite games.
I'm not spite picking.
No, because Legend of Zelda hasn't been
Yeah,
crossed.
still there.
The
with
two
us.
games, he's managed to save them.
I'm
so.
trying to make
Yeah, he
Borderlands
saved
last as long
Borderlands
as I can. Because I
as
want that one, but I won't get it. That's fact.
Either of the orange box.
Oh,
Wait,
If it-
either of the Orange Box, what do you mean?
so
Portal.
either Half-Life or Portal.
what
I think
about Team Fortress 2?
Half-Life. No,
That we're
that's
not counting that.
we're not.
'cause-
That isn't
Right.
even on this list because on the console it's shit.
Right.
Yeah.
I'd say Half-Life.
No,
Yeah.
no. Half-Life's not going if Portal's still on there. I refuse to allow that to happen.
I say
This
both
isn't
are going.
all of
No.
Half-Life. though. It was
No, it was
already on the
Half-Life
consoles
and the
before.
episodes. No, it wasn't. It was on
Yeah, it was on
I really
PS2.
like
Half-Life 2.
I prefer Portal.
Shit.
Half-Life
all
2.
of that.
Difficult.
No.
I've always preferred
Half-Life
Portal
1
over
was on
Half-Life.
PS2. Half-Life 2 was on Xbox 360.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And Half-Life 2
And the episodes.
fucking awesome.
But it was very PC centric.
Yeah.
It's
The
still
controls are not
good on the
The
console.
controls are not good on console.
It is. I
It's
played
not
it
a
on console.
game.
If
It's
one
still
goes,
good.
they both need to go. Because this
think
argument
we should-
will just rotate forever. Because it's...
I could see Portal staying, to
I-
be honest.
If-
Portal was
if-
crazy.
I'm gonna wrap the
Portal-
Aperture t-shirt.
I'm wearing a Darkness t-shirt right now.
Aperture, fuck off.
I don't even like Darkness. The Darkness game was just free at MCM.
Well, I liked it.
That was.
Portal should not be on there if Half-Life is going.
I think...
should-
I think
They either
Why?
both, because Half-Life is a stronger game
it's
as a whole.
listed as an
No.
orange box. I reckon we should treat it as it's one
No,
copy
'cause-
game.
No,
for
we
the
split
class.
separate
them for a
games.
reason.
It says Orange
Yes.
Box split.
Yeah.
Because then we have to
Even
weigh in
Achievement
TF2
puts
and then
it
it
good,
goes.
Yeah.
because TF2 was
TF2 is too
atrocious.
weak, yeah.
We don't have
And,
to because that's literally basically you're judging like TF2 doesn't give it negative points because of that.
Yeah, it
alone.
should,
Sure.
because
No,
it's
the
Half-Life.
console was bad.
That's like
wouldn't say
saying
would.
1/3 of the game is bad, so we shouldn't consider. It's like that's why
I'm not
cut
saying we
Far
don't
Cry.
consider it.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it's like we've already know there's two really good parts to decide
Right.
between already.
Right, but
So
If we're
one of
including,
those is really
if we're
short
including
anyway.
the orange box as a set, then it's gonna be on the top 10
10,
purely for
definitely.
No, it's not.
No,
Yeah.
purely because of how much shit you get in it. Half-Life and Portal.
No,
Half-Life and Portal
we
together.
cut GTA because there's a lot of shit.
No, because Half-Life is a solid game.
There's a lot of shit in Skyrim. We got rid of that.
Yeah, but it's all good shit, and
So
both
you're-
of those
No.
two games
So you're
together,
saying
it's
purely
all
because
good.
of
Team
content,
Fortress 2
the
is still
Orange
in the
box
box.
would be the best game of our last generation.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, because I
No.
fucking
The
love
amount of
Half-Life
it.
2.
Oh, it's
Okay.
no.
I'm
That's
seeing.
nowhere near.
I love Half-Life 2. I think it's slightly overrated for
Yeah.
what it is.
I'm
Yeah.
aware it's overrated. It's not the
Right.
best game of all time, but I really like
and then
that
you put
game.
it on console where it's not very strong, and I don't think.
I think
I
it's
disagree.
perfectly
I
strong enough on
stand up.
console.
No, I don't disagree with you. I disagree with you. I think it doesn't stand well on console because I
Yeah.
got the orange box and I played most of it. I couldn't keep going. I liked the story, but I was like, these controls are a bitch. I
I-
went and played Portal.
I thoroughly enjoy. Portal, I can't imagine playing on the.
Oh,
I
it's
played Portal with
impossible
a
on the
controller.
console. It is so horrible.
Even on my
If you
PC.
play Left 4 Dead, is Left 4 Dead on this list?
No.
No.
Oh, okay. Good.
We
Well,
had this
It's
discussion
in the
before
orange
we started.
box.
No,
wasn't it?
No.
No, it wasn't, was it?
no.
I think
Episode
Portal needs to be played on PC. I've played it on Xbox, and it is incredibly
So we could
sluggish.
cut
Can we
Portal.
at least mention the fact that if this was a PC list, Half-Life is going to be fucking up there?
Yeah.
Half-Life
It
and
would
Portal
be
would
if it
definitely
was.
be
If
in
it
the
was
top
on
10.
PC,
So then we'd have to
it's
include
clearly-
every
No, I'm
PC
aware of
game
that.
since the beginning
But
of time.
I'm still saying it would be way up there if it was on the PC.
Definitely.
Cool. All right.
As would TF2.
All right,
As
let's-
would Portal. Probably.
Let's cross this off then. Fair enough.
So Orange Box as a whole gone,
Purely because of
think it should
its controls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
and it was made for PC. So.
It was.
Yeah, it was like shoehorned onto consoles at best.
Which is
hurts.
why
That hurt.
it's
That hurt me.
hurts.
That hurt me.
Getting rid of Portal hurts because
Sorry, Valve.
it's one of my favourite games.
We love you, Valve. Shit, we put our names on this. Valve will never hire us.
Gaben comes in with his knives.
You're right, because we were all up for interviews next week.
Gosh, boss.
I mean, I'm not
Gonna
wearing
go
a
work
Portal
out.
t-shirt for nothing.
Right, Orange Box is gone. Wow.
Yeah, I thought that would have been in the top
Can't
10.
believe fucking Zelda is on there, but Portal is gone.
I just noticed Lost Odyssey's still there.
No, you're wrong. I like Lost
You're wrong.
Odyssey.
No,
Lost
I
Odyssey is
I think
It should be on there as a token JRPG that's good.
It could
Not
be
even
number
token,
11,
It's good.
but it's not. It's not
Then,
top 10.
then other things need to go before Lost Odyssey
Before
does.
Lost
Legend of
Odyssey.
Zelda.
No, come on.
Legends of Zelda should be gone way before Lost Odyssey. You
No,
haven't
I-
played Lost Odyssey.
I played
Lost Odyssey.
How much of Lost Odyssey have you played?
Very
What disc are you on?
Fuck off then! It's like I've played very little of any Legend of Zelda game. It's the same reason I make sure I get at least halfway in every Zelda game before I'm like, this is shit.
You make sure you finish the first dungeon, which is the same as the next sequential.
Yeah, exactly.
7
Yeah.
dungeons. Am I going to find an item? Yes. Well, I need to defeat the boss. Yes.
Item-based questing. That's
Yeah.
all it is.
Yeah, exactly. It's just that's why I always make sure I get far enough in the game. The fact you haven't gone very far in Lost Odyssey,
Okay, I don't think Lost Odyssey should be on this list.
I think it's really,
It's-
really good.
I really like
At the end
it.
of the day, it's just a turn-based.
There's nothing wrong with that. That's
No,
just
that's
happened.
not what I'm saying. It's not a good point, but it is. It hasn't got a huge.
It's got a really good story.
It's got a very good story.
and it's got
No,
it's got really good balanced gameplay.
The combat in it is actually good. You have to think about it, and you don't have to grind as much in other games.
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
rip
that one you can
for a
just play.
JRPG.
Yeah,
you don't have to
don't
grind
have
in
to
that
grind
game at
The
all.
one thing that bugs
Aesthetically,
me
it's good as well.
in RPGs like that is
Oh, yeah,
when
and
you
it
change
looks
equipment,
awesome.
it doesn't change your player model.
That's just
And
a JRPG.
That
thing.
really
That's-
bugs me in games. That puts me off
That
a lot
really
of games.
bugs me.
Really? It
Yeah.
doesn't. I don't
prefer
care.
it.
I really
like them
don't
changing.
like it.
That's
Because
fine.
I played
like
World of
my
Warcraft and I look
friends.
like a twat because none of my stuff matches.
Yeah, you have
It's
to be
really
this-
annoying.
You have to be a generic soldier with this equipment, this moveset.
Yeah,
to
it's
even
like,
do
it's
raids.
like in Dark Souls.
That's
I'm
the bit
always
I don't
wearing
get.
a set of armor because I don't want to look weird, even though it'd be better if I mix and matched.
I don't.
that's practically okay.
Anyway,
Also,
Oh,
if you got a
Skyrim has
slight
that
World
issue,
of
sorry.
Warcraft like that, they have actually
Very
introduced
different.
mechanics.
Yeah, I know. I
It's
don't
very
care.
different. We're
What
not
I'm
arguing
saying
with
is,
these
it's
ones.
annoying when my character doesn't look good because I've changed my armor.
Yeah.
But then it's like, oh, I just got this new armor.
I
What's
don't
the point
feel-
of equipment?
yeah.
Because it boosts your stats.
Yeah, but I don't. I want to feel like I put that on. I don't want to see background numbers change. Like, who gives a fuck?
I
Me!
prefer the background
because,
number changing.
because my character still looks pleasing. It still looks like a decent designed character. It doesn't look like doesn't look like a Darksiders character where someone's just stapled armor onto it and been like, there, go.
It's a silly glue. Go.
I don't think it can stay. That story is incredibly weak.
No, it's
I
not.
think
It's
it's
really
relies
strong.
on the main character having amnesia.
Yeah, but
Not fully.
that's like saying amnesia's bad because it relies on him having amnesia. It's the entire point of the game, and it allows you.
That's great for that.
And it
game,
allows you to
but
see
it's
I think
good
it's like
for
1,000 years of what's happened. It's really
Yeah.
cool.
No,
And without
it's
just
not.
chunking him in and like, oh, you should already know what he's like. God, I mean,
Yeah, they
it
actually
fits in for the
show him as a
storytelling.
character
It
before he
works.
has amnesia as well, a lot.
And the feels that game has them.
Oh my god,
good.
that game,
Yeah.
that game is
It's
really
it's
emotional.
stronger. I reckon
I
it
don't-
should stay on there for longer.
I think it should be in
If
the top
Legend
10.
of Zelda got a pass,
would throw it in
I
top
want
10.
this game to be passed. There are 3 people here
Absolutely,
saying it should be
likewise.
much
passed.
stronger in opinion.
I don't know. I think if we cut Ni no Kuni for having a cult following,
Yeah.
No, Lost Odyssey's got to be more of a following than Ni no Kuni.
no, I don't think
Also,
so.
Ni no
Yeah,
Kuni
it's-
gameplay-wise doesn't stand up, which
Yeah.
is why I
I
think it should be
disagree.
I
gone.
don't
on
think
that.
Lost Odyssey.
Well,
gameplay
Ni no
wise
Kuni's
stands
gone,
out. It does
so-
nothing to further
I like
the
both of
JRPG
those gameplays.
It
mechanic.
you have to be
does nothing.
further in the game, of course, because otherwise it starts with the basic attack sort of shit.
No, I
You
got
build
I finished
your
the first
character.
disc. Were there discs
Yeah,
in that
yeah.
game?
Yeah,
There's
that's-
four parts.
There's 4 discs.
Right.
Yeah.
There's 4 discs.
Yeah,
So?
there's nothing.
Yeah.
Fuck off!
No, it's getting a pass.
It
I
should
say
be
it's getting
passed.
passed.
Yeah.
No.
If you
If
let
Legend of
Borderlands
Zelda's
and
not
Zelda
passed,
get a
yeah,
pass.
if Borderlands
Yeah,
is
that
still
one.
on there.
Yeah.
There are 3 of us
Alright,
defending
then.
this.
I absolutely love Borderlands,
Well,
but I would give Lost Odyssey more priority
Yeah.
purely because
It's so good.
so much
Alright then.
better.
Even if it's not.
Alright then.
I think you guys are looking at that with rose-tinted glasses.
Yeah.
I could
I
happily
do
play that
too.
game again.
Oh,
There
yeah,
are not
I
many
could. I've
games.
replayed it.
I
It's
could.
good.
Look at our track record with Josh.
No, I will go back and play that again. And I will.
I've been
enjoy
playing
it.
that with Dan.
Have you?
Yeah,
Yeah, we
we're on
played it
halfway
again
through
since it was
the
on the
second
policy.
disc
Good.
and thoroughly enjoying it still.
Alright then.
And this
Let's
is Josh.
say-
He likes two
We just
worlds.
got Mac. It's cool.
What about Dead Space then?
Haven't played it.
I
I don't
don't-
like horror. So.
I've played Dead Space.
I've played
and I'm
Dead
not
Space.
at all-
Wait, which Dead Space?
The first.
I've played
No,
1
the
and
first
2.
one.
I
I've
don't
played
think-
1 and 2, and I've been watching you guys play 3. You should go watch it, guys.
Three's a lot of fun. Carl.
3 is quite fun, yeah.
Which Dead Space are we arguing here?
That's
Dead
what.
Space.
That's what we're currently discussing.
Dead Space. Well, it's
And do you
Dead
have to
Space
watch the
1 is
shitty
on-
anime?
Unfortunately,
to catch
Dead
up with the
Space
plot?
1 is not strong enough
I think
because it's purely based
Okay,
on
which
jump
one
scares
do
by
you
about
think?
none of them.
No, I would agree.
I think they should all go, but the strongest one is Dead Space 2.
Right. Okay.
No,
So
I think Dead Space came out at a time when horror games had nothing
And
going
its
for them.
only
No,
thing of
it
horror was
works.
like,
So,
Necromorph!
It was really good at creating a sense of dread just through like.
It
you
wasn't
listen to the
after a while
ambient
because I was like,
noises,
bang, he's dead, bang,
see-
he's dead.
and
So
it got
it's the
very
same
repetitive.
as Bioshock. They were so linear that when the scare was coming up, you could tell. But I find Bioshock had a better atmosphere than Dead Space. I was like, Dead Space, you're in space and you've got this. It's like, cool, that's really awesome. Go around a corner. Is there going to be limbs done?
Yeah, you
I
could
didn't
tell when
feel the
Necromorphs
dread.
were
It wasn't
coming.
the
You
same.
could tell when you've already said this
It's
to me
really
before.
good.
What's that?
The scares in Dead Space don't work because you can see they're
They
coming.
don't
after a while.
now. They did when the
They
series
didn't.
started.
No.
After
I
the
do
first
not-
hour,
I
I knew
did
they were
find
coming.
The
Yes,
only
one
thing
did.
I can level against Dead Space is that it went on like an hour too long.
It's just, I just don't think it's good.
I actually thought it would be too short. That's-
against some of the other stuff on this list, it should be going around now.
Yeah, I
definitely
agree.
agree.
I think it's done really
It really
well.
annoys me that Lost Odyssey gets a pass on Dead Space.
I am annoyed about Lost Odyssey as well.
Because Lost
I
Odyssey,
don't. I
if
think
Lost
Lost
Odyssey is a
Odyssey's
generic RPG.
It's
Dead
not
Space
a
is
generic
really not
RPG.
generic.
It is
It's
very
not.
generic.
It's not.
It is.
It's such a by the numbers
Yeah.
JRPG.
It is
It's
so
like
JRPG.
there's a main character. He's a brooding male.
Yeah.
He has amnesia. There's like
That's
the quirky
every
side
video game
quest.
ever.
Yeah.
Who's female?
Oh, we're all playing a male.
Who's female?
There's a
Oh,
quirky sidekick who's female.
Again, every female ever.
There's this aging man who is his like tutor who knows more and is very mysterious, but you never really get to know him.
Yeah,
and no one
it
cares.
is so generic.
It's
not-
such
it's
a by
really
the
good.
numbers
I do not
JRPG.
think it is.
It's really
I really
good.
don't
It's like
agree.
they got a spreadsheet of JRPG tropes and then like just
Followed the
they
lines.
blended it, snorted it, and then wrote the game out.
How the fuck is Legend of Zelda
Yeah.
still on here
Yeah,
when
if
you
you
said
yeah.
that? I wonder if I'll go to a temple.
I don't think Zelda can stay anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, I'm having Connor. If Legend of Zelda goes, I'll get rid of Lost Odyssey. How about that?
Yeah, I'll back
Only
you on that as
compromise
well.
there.
Please say yes. Lost
No,
Odyssey
'cause I'd
cannot
rather
make...
have-
No,
Yes,
no,
fuck you.
no, I'll take the hit for Zelda. I cannot have Lost Odyssey on this top.
I'm not having
It's a one-man
it-
thing.
Lost
Jared.
Odyssey
Can
can
at
be
least
on the
get
top 10.
can at least
But-
get an honourable mention, like Lost
What?
Odyssey
Lost
number
Odyssey.
11.
Lost Odyssey can be the best JRPG that I've played of this generation,
Yeah.
which isn't saying much. It's just like going
ruins
fucking
me.
nuts.
The only JRPG.
Yeah.
Quote on the video.
Put a picture of JRPGs.
Yeah, I don't.
Seems a really weird porn there,
I don't
isn't it?
think Lost. I'm not.
Oh, yeah.
I prefer to play.
Are we back to
Legend of
Lost
Zelda.
Odyssey? I'm fine to remove Dead Space, Lost Odyssey, and Zelda.
I don't
Yep.
want to remove Zelda.
Yeah.
I think Lost
All
Odyssey
three are gone.
and I think Lost Odyssey lowers the bar
Yeah.
for this list. I can't
I
deal with it.
really
That's
like
yours,
Lost
though.
Odyssey.
I think it's fantastic. I can replay that, even though it's a stupidly long RPG. It's great, though. The content is good. It's gripping.
Maybe,
No.
but it's too. It's just. It's easy. It's just simple. It's too. There's no.
There
even
is
like Final
strategy to
Fantasy
it, but
13 had a
difficult.
weird
No, that's
story
not good.
to it.
No, it had
No,
a confusing
don't-
story to it.
Well, no, it had an interesting setting.
No, it
it
didn't.
had
No.
very
It had,
generic.
it had the
character
Final
stuff.
Fantasy setting,
this-
which
I like the
is
setting
it's
of
sci-fi
Final
and fantasy. It's
Guess
that's
what?
every Final
Someone's
Fantasy game.
So is Lost Odyssey.
Yeah, I know, but you can't say that and then be like, oh, but Final Fantasy did it
Yeah,
different.
but Lost
They're
Odyssey
the
had that
same.
cool. It was like magical trains and monorails, and there was the weird.
But you got
people.
to see like the world
I'm not having this
progress through
conversation.
time.
They both suck. That's what I'm saying.
The problem is, Will, you hate everything from Japan.
Yeah.
Apart from Dark Souls.
Apart
Apart
from
from
Dark
Dark
Souls,
Souls.
which
No,
is a
because
Western Japanese
My
game.
problem is I
Most
played Final Fantasy IX when it came out on the PS1. Really enjoyed
That's
it.
a shit one.
There's not been much change since
Yeah.
Final Fantasy IX.
I think there's been enough change.
No.
I don't think there has.
I
And
like
the changes that have been
The
made
most
are bad
change
ones.
in a JRPG that I've seen has been Ni no Kuni because it did a completely different battle system.
No, it
Not.
didn't.
Yes, it
You
did.
clearly have not played many
You haven't played
JRPGs,
enough JRPGs if you think that.
which is
I haven't played a
fair
lot.
enough because
But
not
I
JRPGs aren't
played
for
the
everyone.
big ones, and from those,
Yeah,
it's a
that-
very
By the
good
big
battle.
ones, you mean
Shall we
Final
give it
Fantasy? Because that is the only successful JRPG,
Yeah.
and
And
it's
Lost
shit.
Odyssey.
You haven't played Lost Odyssey though.
I've played a bit of
How much of Lost Odyssey
About
have you
half
played?
an hour.
Yeah,
We did
that
this
is
Half an hour,
It's
so
like
you're
the
still
opening
the opening
cutscene.
cutscene is half an hour.
Did you even like
Oh,
read
That's
the
not a
name?
problem.
No.
Yeah.
That is a problem.
Not for a JRPG, which are all like the whole point of JRPGs is like a big story thing. It's not like other types of game. It is
You're
a story
buying it
game.
to have an experience
But
that's
it
memorable.
puts too
Not
much
like
game. You can't just say it's just a visual
But
experience.
the strategy,
Because there's too
I'm not
much
saying
gameplay.
Okay.
In
the
that
strategy in Lost Odyssey is good enough to. It is.
the
He's
gameplay's
arguing.
good. The
Grumpy
story's
Connor is arguing. The first half an hour is a cutscene. The first 2 hours in No Kuni
I
is a
played-
fucking
I
cutscene.
played-
Yeah,
That's
and
true.
Nino
No,
Kuni's
it's
gone.
not.
That's
It
true.
is.
Ni no Kuni is already gone though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but he just saying he
Yeah,
thought
yeah.
that was a problem. It should go.
And also it wasn't. It was a tutorial.
If Lost
It's
Odyssey goes,
still gameplay.
I'm going to feel awful if Twilight Princess is still on there.
I completely
Yeah,
agree.
I
As a
would-
Zelda fan, I
I
completely
think-
agree with that.
I love Dead Space and I love Twilight Princess, but I can agree
This
that those
is-
three should have gone by now, and I think it's just
This is
it's
getting on to be a really
fanboyism that's
long.
getting it.
Okay,
I would only keep Dead
conversation.
Space in because
If
that
ever,
came out at, like, the
I'm not
perfect time,
gonna.
I
I'm not
love
gonna
it.
say.
I think Dead Space might be left in because it is quite a strong game for this generation, like horror-wise. But those two games need to go. If
What?
Lost Odyssey goes, so does Legend of Zelda. If
That's
those
fine.
those two games.
If you guys all want it to go, then it's
Yep,
going.
it's gone.
I can't. It's not.
All
so
three
with-
should go.
all
If
three
only
go.
I want it to be there, it should be gone.
So
Yeah.
should we agree that all
All
three
three.
of those are now gone?
All three,
Okay.
blimey. All right. Borderlands is still
Illumination.
there.
What?
Oh god.
Borderlands is still there. God damn it. It's
You see,
quietly ducking behind us.
We say that,
I
but
am
there's still like
gonna-
other games on here.
Yeah,
That
how many
probably
games do you have
should
left? Let's do a quick count up of how much we've
Count
got
of
left.
games: 1, 2,
In your
3,
head,
4.
yeah, we can talk about it.
Yeah, we can talk about other shit while that's happening. Can't believe you crossed off my Lost Odyssey.
It's
Great
not.
game.
It's
I really
not.
enjoyed that
It
game.
doesn't
Yeah,
warrant a
you
place.
probably did.
Neither
I really
does
enjoyed
Twilight
Dead Space.
Princess.
It's
then.
gone as well.
I know, and I'm happy.
I'm not.
I'm aware.
So it's gone.
I'm kind of upset that Dead Space is gone though.
18 games left.
18. Only
Dead
8.
Space
more
was-
eliminations.
Dead Space was like the. It was around the time when EA was doing interesting things.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it was like because they did Mirror's Edge. Oh, Mirror's Edge. No,
No, that's a terrible
No.
game. Do you want to have motion sickness for
That would
10
have been
hours?
gone first by me.
I like Mirror's Edge.
No,
I thought that game.
that
was-
game was-
You're
If
entitled
they
to your own
just
wrong
didn't-
opinion.
Didn't put the shooting in.
If there was no
it would've been
combat,
really
Yeah, no
good,
combat.
but-
Just free running would have been really cool.
Yeah,
It was like avoid all the enemies because I never
Yeah.
know whether I'm supposed to engage or not in that game.
yeah, because they
It's
give
your
you a
choice.
gun, but the shooting's awful. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
just don't give me a gun.
Yeah, just make me run.
Yeah.
I hate
Don't
myself
give
for
me
this
a gun.
one.
Just make me run.
Yeah,
Also,
I kind of
after
think
a while,
Heavy
controls
Rain's
get
gone
funky.
far enough on this
Yeah.
list.
that's
It's
fair enough.
I
good.
can see that.
Yeah.
It's not really a full game.
It
I
needs-
really
Step it
love
up,
the
Josh.
game.
Come on. You've
I
got
really
a tough
disagree,
crowd to convince
because
now.
Okay.
the
well,
2 evenings we played of Heavy Rain. What does that mean?
I was going to make a point.
Okay,
Let him
You
finish
can go,
his
you can go
point.
first.
okay.
Go first.
The 2 evenings we spent playing Heavy Rain, I thoroughly enjoyed. Yeah, it should
Is
go.
that? I was
can't-
going to say that LA Noir's gone a long time ago,
Yeah.
and Heavy Rain is that slightly better. Like,
I really like the story in Heavy Rain.
I think Heavy Rain.
I think Heavy
I
Rain-
like
I
the
think
multiple endings, and
the
it's all your
problem-
choice. I think
Yeah.
it's
Heavy
really
Rain is
cool.
going-
Heavy
at the
Rain is a
perfect
point
point.
and click, isn't it?
No, it isn't.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
Basically.
I
It
don't
could be
think
made
point
as
and
one,
clicks
but-
translate greatly.
It did.
onto-
It did very well to
It did,
translate
no,
that to
it did
console.
well.
It
Yeah,
went-
there was
to
a
be
lot of
honest,
I
stuff
haven't
in
played
there.
it personally.
To be honest,
but
when
that's
the
all I
move
know
came
about
out, just around the time when it did, I thought, I'll be terrible. I played that for fun, and that was actually hilarious.
I think my problem is
I think
is
it's dropping
you
off.
see-
It's dropping off at the perfect point, to be honest.
Yeah. My problem
Yeah.
with that game is you see behind the curtain too much, and by that I mean it very clearly
So
gives you a
much.
lot of times to mess up
Yeah.
and try again.
Okay, and another
It
thing.
would be a game.
I wish it was more brutal.
We
Like,
made
when
it.
you fuck up.
We made it fun.
Yeah, we made it a lot more
We
fun
took
than
the
it would
piss
have been.
out of every option when a guy was trying to sit down. I'd release right at the last
yeah.
second, so he had to stand back up and look like a fucking
But the
retard.
game itself was still good.
Oh, the game
Oh,
itself
yeah,
was great.
no,
I
the game's
thoroughly enjoyed
really
it.
good, but
We're all in agreement
it's
with that.
had its time.
I
The
think it should-
gameplay
yeah.
was fun, but it was all just.
It
quick
should
time
definitely
events,
be gone.
pretty much.
Yeah.
I enjoyed
Yeah,
it.
yeah, it was.
Yeah.
No one's arguing it was bad though.
No, yeah.
Well, at this point,
It's
none
not
of
Lost
these-
At this
Odyssey,
point,
done
none
us.
of these games are bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. None of these games are bad. We all
from
really.
Fuck off. I can't believe Burnout's still on her.
Oh,
I don't know.
oh, Burnout's amazing.
Yeah, but
I was
Why that
questioning
shit
it.
about all the time?
Guess what I'm picking?
it should nip that in the bud.
Someone screw it that quick.
Can't be dealing with that kind of talk.
This one. Who's actually? This is not my choice. Who's played Last of Us?
Me.
One person.
Yeah. It's really good.
I think we
played
can't.
No, I
You know what would have
played
kept it on this
Sorry.
list, Connor? if you fucking bought it.
Yeah.
And we all got to play it.
I've played it. as
I
well.
honestly kind of want to take.
Oh, Connor's played it as well.
Yeah.
Right, it's two
What
of
do you
us.
think?
I really enjoyed it.
It's not my pick, by
I
the way. Just
played
that
it
was
at a
the question.
pre-release event in
It's
game.
really
I
good.
played
I
about
would say
an
I'll
it's-
hour.
move it until more of us have played
That's
it.
what I was going to say. Yeah, Darren's got the point.
Yeah.
There. It's we can't make a fair judgment on a
Yeah.
game. We've
I guess
both
so.
It's
seen.
just me and
Yeah,
Connor.
yeah.
We both like it.
I've
so-
seen videos on it,
Right.
but I can't.
I'm going to say Gears of War.
Is that fair enough?
I agree.
I really didn't
Yeah.
like Gears of War.
I think this is about time.
It was a clunky.
Okay,
Whoa,
but
no.
hold a second. For me, Connor, and
Darren and Will, when we all played it. Like,
yeah,
Yeah.
we
that was
all
so
enjoyed
much
the
fun.
game.
Yeah?
Much fun.
Wait. We all enjoyed the game, and we're saying it should drop off now.
Okay.
So,
I'm just giving my reason why I don't like it.
okay.
I'm allowed to speak.
Yes.
No.
Fine.
You're-
Fine, it's gone.
No,
No,
go,
it's gone. It's
Don't
gone.
be that guy. Fucking talk in the podcast.
It was clunky, which I understand they're in heavy armour. That's what people are going to say. But
is
it
true.
was just boring. It was, oh, am I going to hide behind this corner and shoot an alien?
Nah, that's awesome.
I completely
I felt like such a
disagree with
dude. with
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Sometimes
the-
you want
the
to blow
bloody-
shit.
I think
the
the first
cover-
time that I
It's
saw
like-
Gears of War and he had a chainsaw
Yeah.
on his gun, I was like,
It was like
And not only that,
it was
gets-
like become
it
a
gets
14-year-old again. The game.
No, it gets a lot of that. Like, oh look, you chainsaw dudes in half. Wow, what a bro game. But the actual gameplay, like the cover,
Oh, yeah, it
the
was
cover
so
shooter,
solid.
it's like
Yeah,
there was
it was-
no cover shooters before Gears of War.
It was
and now
fun,
it's-
but it didn't keep my attention for long.
I highly agree that this is the point where it should go.
Yeah.
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 gone.
Oh, it's such a good story. Though.
Yeah. Well, until when?
The third one.
Yeah, I'd say
Starts,
two.
it has,
It's already
it
gone.
has the sequel
Can we-
trilogy of having a weaker middle child.
Yeah.
But it starts strong and ends really strong.
That's like Gears of War 2 is drunk.
And Gears of War 2 has some rough moments.
Yeah.
Where Dom's wife turns into a zombie.
Yeah,
But, oh, spoilers.
that was.
Oh, come on, who hasn't played that?
Oh, the emotional
Yeah.
moment in Gears of
Oh
War 3.
shit! Hitman's still on her.
Yeah.
Oh, that.
That needs to go.
Yeah.
Bye.
I feel like that's there because we played it this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which was
was
fun,
fun, yeah.
because
Which was
I killed a guy by electrocuting him through his dick.
Yeah.
Which is a highlight of any game.
No, that's all we should say about that. Let's move on.
Anyway,
I know I'm
Still
going
good
to
back
hurt
and
Josh with this one, but Burnout Paradise should go at this point.
agree.
I
I
agree.
agree.
I agree.
It's
That's
the only
easy.
racing game on there.
Yeah, it's the best racing
It's
game
the
I've
most-
played in a while.
It's
Yeah.
the best
But,
racing
yeah.
game I've ever played. It's the most fun, and it's
Yeah.
got a great soundtrack.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
yeah.
Because of fucking girlfriend.
Apart from
I've
that
been
one
girlfriend.
song.
Because that's all that you fucking play
Apart
on.
from that one song, what was it?
Avril something.
Yeah.
Avril something.
It would be better if it didn't rely
Avril Lavigne.
on online play once you'd finished the game.
Yeah, that's true.
Also,
There is a lot of online
finishing
shit.
the game was doing the same
Oh,
races
finishing the game was a
Oh, yeah.
bitch.
and
Yeah.
over
The
and
problem,
over.
the problem was it reset all the events.
And it
once you'd done them.
exponentially got harder because
There's not enough
every
variety.
shutdown got 2 times harder. The first shutdown was get 4 cars, the next was 6, the next was 12. No,
Oh,
sorry, it wasn't 6, it was
didn't know
8. It
that.
plus by 2 every time, as did the stunt run. So stunt run started at 30,000
dude, those
points.
stunt runs
Then
are
it went to
atrocious.
40,000,
Hate
then 50,000. And then by the time it was the last stunt run, it was like get 12
are you?
million points.
Arguing this against
No one, I'm just
He's
raising a
making
point
yeah. I
of
like
why
that.
it shouldn't be
'cause
there.
I never knew that. That's interesting.
I played that game and I never did the stunt
Yeah,
runs.
Josh
Oh, I
is
did.
Like,
Yeah,
Josh was the
Josh is
first
like-
to leap
yeah.
to this game's defense.
Yeah.
That's
There's
really
not
good.
enough variety.
Yeah.
Well, there's enough variety.
Yeah, but it's just not.
But
At this
No, I
point.
at
agree
this
with
point, I don't
Darren.
think
Like,
I
the
couldn't go
events-
back and finish it.
I couldn't
Yeah.
put it
It's
in
like,
the
do you
top
want to
10.
race? Do you want to race with other cars beating on you? Do you want to race trying to get points?
That's fine because it's a racing game.
I
but
know,
again,
I know.
They, but with other burnouts in the past,
It's,
they were really
it's
cool.
got the
like,
same issue as
jump
any
your
fighting
car
game.
into a pile of traffic, blow it up.
But it's like
see how much damage you
That
do.
was still in
really.
Burnout.
That's
It
in
wasn't
the
an event,
it's in the
which is
party
really annoying.
games now.
Really?
yeah.
No, you could at any point you could
Yeah, you
click.
could
the
Yeah,
Oh,
click
yeah,
2
yeah.
bump
Go-
both
Oh, yeah,
buttons.
remember us like bouncing on vans instead
Yeah.
of like
The new
Oh,
Burnout Paradise, Need for Speed Most Wanted, is fun,
It's not as good.
not as good.
Not as good.
No,
Which
too-
and that has
too
no
short.
all the music in that.
It's
Also,
dubstep.
it didn't,
It's
have the
dubstep.
That's more I mean.
it didn't have the satisfaction of your car completely destroying
Oh, you
itself.
couldn't crumple your car.
Yeah.
You'd have a crash,
Yeah,
and
'cause
then
it used, like,
you'd be
named
like on
cars,
your
didn't
side,
it?
and it's
Yeah.
like, oh, you can just drive away now. There was no downside to crashing or getting caught by the cops in that.
Yeah.
But Burnout Paradise.
Oh my
should've
god,
gone.
yeah, the
There were so many moments where we're like, let's just let ourselves get caught.
Yeah.
there's literally no penalty.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got up to what, like the maximum wanted level, and
Yeah.
it's like, oh, I can't be asked to run. I'm just going to break,
just-
have the
you did
cops Ops game.
3 days as
Yeah.
well. so-
Oh, we finished that in 3
Oh,
days.
there's no content
Yeah.
in that, is there?
No,
That's
The
brilliant.
first night we
Oh,
played
we
it,
thought
we
there
got
was gonna
halfway
be
through.
more.
it.
And then
didn't
it's
we?
like go around to get the achievement to collect all the cars. Oh,
Oh,
wait,
yeah.
75% of the cars
Yeah.
are DLC,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it still puts them in your
The
world.
rest are already unlocked just at
All these reasons
multiple
are
points.
because that's why it's not even on the list.
Yeah, we're arguing for a game that's not on it.
Also, it's EA, so
But
they're
it
quite
is
heavy
also-
with their DLC.
Yeah, I've not. You know, it's just other cars. I've
Yeah.
not got an issue with that at all.
But when they're in the game and you drive past them, like, that would be cool to drive.
Yeah.
You drive up to it.
It's
So you
just-
spend 10 quid
It's
to
just
drive this car.
advertisement.
Arkham
It's
Asylum.
annoying though.
Ooh.
No,
Yes.
that's a top 10 for me.
No.
I really like Arkham
as-
Asylum.
Yeah.
I like Arkham.
I
Actually,
really
you know,
like
I'm
Arkham.
going to do this because I haven't played it properly.
I've
Alright.
I haven't finished
Connor's
it,
tagging out.
but the bits I played, I love.
I have
And
finished it. Apart from the ending, that game was awesome.
It's
I
based.
agree
but-
on that one.
There is the ending,
There is the
and
ending.
it
Yeah.
throws the rest of the game
Well,
out the
well,
window and makes
don't
it
think it
not
does.
Can I bring in that it's
Yeah.
based on one of the best graphic novels probably ever written?
Doesn't
can,
matter.
but it doesn't.
But it will
Okay.
be completely
Well, it helps-
disregarded and
It
burnt
helps
next
to
to
the
Lost
story.
Odyssey.
It helps to the story.
Yeah.
It makes the story very strong.
Yeah.
I think. Okay.
The story is, but again, it's
As strong as it is,
if
though,
I leave
it's
it on
a
the list,
great
it's going to break my rule. If it suddenly gets shit, it's shit. Because that ending is fucking awful.
Out of interest, what is the ending? I haven't finished it.
Shit,
No, I do know what the ending is.
Yeah.
no,
It's shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
You mean the final boss battle?
Yeah.
yeah. It's
the ending
dumb.
is shit. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I agree on that bit, but I really like the game.
The
as a
game is
whole.
really good,
It
but
had a
it
good
just-
atmosphere and
it
everything
does-
to it. It's
it,
like,
We can keep this.
It goes really
We
strong.
can keep this, but
No.
I think it
Even
needs to be
should
kept.
in the top 10.
Yeah.
Personally,
Yeah.
XCOM is still there,
Yeah.
and Arkham Asylum is better than XCOM.
Here's the thing:
Yeah.
Borderlands is still there.
Yeah.
I was going to say, actually, it's got to the point. I
Arkham's
would love
better
to
than
defend Borderlands more, but we've got to the point where the story really does matter.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Arkham Asylum has that.
No,
you're
Even
right.
as a comic to
I
game.
can't
it
willingly
works.
get rid of
And
Arkham
there's a
Asylum
lot
while
of extra
Borderlands
in
is
that
on
game
there.
as well.
However, I
Okay.
could say the same about one or two of the others.
you're okay with that?
Leave Borderlands to
There's
go.
5 of you and 1 of me.
Borderlands
Okay.
needs to go.
if you really want to keep Borderlands, we can keep
But
Borderlands.
you need to argue for it
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
See,
I mean, I've said everything, and you don't like. For me, the fact
Connor,
that it has,
I love Borderlands. it's time.
yeah, it's fine.
Take it into the
See,
woods and shoot
I love it. I would actually like. If we're going by story, please don't hate me. But I would say like XCOM has a weaker one. I don't know if Mr. Uncharted enough to make that comparison,
But,
but
we're not talking
Arkham
about.
Asylum has the stronger bit for me to actually
Yeah,
go
yeah.
back and
Yeah,
play.
it doesn't necessarily have to have a really good story.
No,
Although the
XCOM,
game's
no,
not
no.
left.
Well, that's
XCOM
why
and
Borderlands got so
is an
far.
incredibly strong game of this generation. It has, as James said, it's very minimal story.
But
I like the story in that
XCOM
game.
better than Borderlands.
Dark
Much better
Souls,
than
almost
Borderlands.
no story.
Yeah.
I disagree completely. I think that Borderlands is better than XCOM.
But the problem is a different genre, so it's impossible to be
Yeah.
like.
That
this
is
game.
very
They're
difficult to
very,
do.
very
Yeah.
different.
Especially if
And
you're
I
like,
love
I'm
those
not much of a strategy. I know you're not much of a strategy game, James.
No, I am full strategy game.
He's not.
Really?
I just don't like
strategy
RTSs
game.
as much as I prefer turn-based strategy.
Oh, okay.
I picked it up.
Disguise.
Yeah,
okay.
that's very funny.
What's that?
Turn
No,
one, James
alright,
will walk to the
so
fridge.
Borderlands is going. We happy
Borderlands
with
is gone.
Borderlands should be
that.
gone.
It is gone.
Arkham is
Oh,
staying.
that hurt me.
Sorry,
I'll
guys.
sync with the ship.
You get to come back now.
Yeah, you
come
get
back
to-
swinging.
you get to
What's going now?
Knock some. How many? We've got? We've
No,
got-
no,
wait, hold on.
Are we at 10 yet?
We're pretty
Also,
close.
Last of Us should be
Right.
gone.
Oh yeah, no. Last of Us is already gone. We're going to
No, I
come
did-
back to
okay.
that once we've played it.
Okay.
Oh, Last of Us is gone, is it?
Yeah, yeah.
I see. You should.
We're gonna if once you guys play it and agree it should be on the list, we'll replace it with whatever's like number
Okay.
10. 'Cause we've got-
11. One more.
One
One more
Yeah,
game.
we can go top 10.
I just no.
Wow, one more game.
No, it's more than that.
Counting
Is
head.
it? Oh no, I missed one there.
7.
Wait, where did you
Eight.
get? That's 1,
9, 10.
2.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, no, no.
We're not counting those as 3
We can't
separate
do-
titles.
What's
We
that?
can't let two Halo titles on.
No.
No.
It's
We're gonna
All right.
we're gonna pick a Halo game.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah.
whole point of that.
We should probably.
We're gonna break once we pick.
Yeah,
this number
once you
11.
pick the when we're down to 10. We'll
and then we're gonna rank them in part 3.
Yeah.
Wow.
There are 13.
right.
13.
So
13. So we got.
when it goes back to me,
Yeah.
yeah. We'll do that again. When it goes back to Josh, we're gonna go
we
urinate
have
and shit.
exactly 30 titles.
must have
Apparently so.
No, 50. 50.
No, we've
Oh,
actually
no.
missed.
We had a lot of
Who
titles.
knows? Yeah, we had a lot of them.
To be fair, we did like dump 3 at once. On
Yeah,
one.
we did.
Oh, yeah,
And there was a
yeah.
time when I was like, it went to me, but I moved on just.
It went DMC, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on, Connor.
Come on,
There are
Connor.
so many here that I don't actually like.
Well,
Really?
go say them
Yeah.
then.
Pick one then.
I don't like Mass Effect. I don't like Dark Souls.
Well, you've already
Pick-
said Dark Souls.
Pick one.
No, you said name the ones I didn't like.
Just
so
pick
that's-
one. No, I said
Yeah.
pick one.
Pick one.
Dark Souls. Is
You've
the
already
worst
said
one.
Dark Souls.
Yeah,
And you're yet to
I'm
go-
back
And
the
you're
reason.
still wrong.
Why?
Hold on,
You
wait,
need to
hold
be
on.
intelligent
Air
about
your
this.
grievances.
Right. I
No one's allowed
don't.
to speak.
I think that game is too long. First of all,
It's fair.
right. Secondly, I think the combat is either you use a melee weapon or you use magic, and there's no deviation in each of those. So it's like there's two ways you can play the game, and that's it. Otherwise, the game is entirely the same all of the way through.
Okay.
Right? Thirdly, the enemies in it seem very... I don't know, they don't seem engaging at all. I never really want to fight anything in
What
that
about the
game.
bosses?
It's either zombie... No, the bosses neither. They're nothing really interests me in wanting to kill it. Everything looks really bland. I mean, I know it's supposed to look quite dark, but there's an extent where it just gets the same, you know? It just gets boring. And last of all is it has an extreme meta. Like, there is so much of it that you have to, like, know shortcuts, know items, know what's good against certain mobs. And for some people, that's great. They want to go out there, sink hundreds of hours into finding all these different things. For me, I don't like that. I like there to be a way of playing the game without that.
Okay.
There is a way to play the
Right.
game without that for one thing.
Everything in the game is told to you at some point.
It's also
You can-
irrelevant.
What?
Like gear.
I know. I mean, talking about the
Yeah.
shortcuts and the hints.
Yeah.
With
It is
everything.
told to you. The whole
Everything
point
is
is
given to you at some point. You have to go looking for it. Is the problem?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
you imagine rolling with level 1 character, because when I did, I had 2 master keys because I thought they were one use only.
Right.
I didn't read them, it doesn't tell you what
But then
they
that-
are, and then I find out. Yeah, but you find out through playing.
Yeah.
And through the first example of playing it, I was not enthralled by Dark Souls. I was only more drawn in when people showed me what you can do with it.
All right, okay.
Until that point,
But
it
then,
was difficult.
fair enough.
Without the challenge.
I only started to want to play Dark Souls after watching you play through the entire game and watching 3 other people try it as well. That's the point when I knew enough to actually start
Okay.
the
For
game.
the record, is it an issue that you have to know stuff to play the game?
Yes.
Minecraft is an awful game.
Yes.
Right.
You have to know every
Whoa,
crafting
alright,
recipe.
yeah, Minecraft's not on this list.
I know, but I'm aware that Connor really likes Minecraft.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
saying it.
Also,
I really
separate
like
genres.
Minecraft.
No, but you need to know a lot about Minecraft.
Call of
to go
Duty
play
The thing
it.
about
Zombies.
Minecraft is it's a genre which I prefer.
No,
That's the only reason. I
You can have
I
fun.
do
Very
know
much
what,
zombies.
when I first played Minecraft,
Yeah.
I hated it for a while.
Yeah.
All my friends in college were like, "Yeah, you should play Minecraft." I was like, "No, it's too much. You have to learn that game. It's really bad."
It's the same.
And then I did,
but
and
it's
now
the
I like
same
it.
as Dark Souls.
I agree,
And that's
but
what he's saying.
I prefer a sandbox environment because once I've learned how to use those tools, there's more I can do with it.
Right.
In Dark Souls, I'll play the game through over and over.
But you
and
do
over.
get better at the game as you play it.
I
Like,
don't want to get better at an adventure game. I want to be able to play an adventure game. It's an
Okay.
adventure. I don't
you
want to.
can play
You
it.
said-
I don't want an adventure game with skill in it. I don't. It's not why I play an adventure
You
game.
may have
for.
just destroyed your entire
Yeah.
argument.
You don't want an
there.
adventure game with
Dark
skill.
Souls is
What do you
purely just not for you. The game is
Yeah.
about it's about skill. It's about getting better. But I'm going to quickly argue against myself. It's the reason that we got rid of fighting games because it's about wanting to be good at the game.
But I
I
think
was
there's
going to
enough.
say, we're
That's
shooting
what
ourselves
I'm
in the
saying.
foot if we're saying
Yeah,
that.
no, that's what I'm
so
saying.
much.
That's why I'm saying the counter argument to me would instantly be we got rid of a fighting game because you
Yeah.
need to know.
But there's enough
you
there
need to be into
that you
that.
can go in and just. I realise Dark Souls is not.
It's not for everyone.
Everyone. But I think there is enough there that people can pick it up and
My
have fun
issue-
with
You
it.
realise it's not for everyone, then it definitely can't be in a top.
Well,
10.
okay, neither
No,
is XCOM or Call of Duty or
Yeah.
Halo or Mass Effect.
Yeah, not every game is fun.
Yeah.
But I
That's
mean,
the whole point of games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's,
Okay,
that's
you
why
said-
The other thing
genres are
about
a
the
thing.
Dark Souls is, I know a lot of people have an issue with the combat. That's fine, but sometimes you're playing a game and people will go to, "Oh, you spec your character wrong." It's like, well, no, I'm just trying to play
just
the
ignore
game.
those people.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, even if you do that though,
You're talking
it's
about
such
Dan, aren't you?
Yeah, that's like when I play Magic the Gathering and people are like, "You're playing that deck wrong." I'm like, "Fuck you, Spirit."
Okay, so a point
My
Connor
issue would
made.
be with the other ones, like when you get certain items and certain things. It's like unless you explore yourself, it's that environment where you're told you have to do
I
this
feel,
thing.
unfortunately,
It's
in this
difficult.
house, you would have got a different experience from in the lodge, as it were. That you would have got a different experience than from if you played it on your own, because people were telling you things, and I'm aware that that's now an issue, and I'm aware there's no way to go back and be like,
When
"This
I
is the game
started, I
completely
did
clean."
it on my own for about 20 hours, and I
Right.
enjoyed it. I had to actually trade it in because I had no money for food.
Right, yeah.
That was the only reason I stopped playing it. And coming back to it, it's still a strong game, but I do agree with the fact that it's skill-based and everything else. It's
Yeah,
a game
that's-
you learn through people.
My
and
only
other things.
issue is the fact
The
that it's
online-
such a skill-based game.
Without
I
online,
don't think it
it's
is.
so difficult to actually
I think
engage
you're
you
given
all
a
the
very
time.
basic skill set, and it's up to you to put those to use. And
Yeah,
I
again,
just think
to argue against myself again, unlike a fighting game, there is a way to play it on your own and get better. Whereas in a fighting game, there's a massive skill gap until you go online and get your ass kicked
Also,
100 times.
there's no good
difficulty.
multiplayer in it. I don't.
There is.
It does
There's
a
no
lot
way.
of things.
There's no way I
amazing.
can go.
Anywhere else.
You know what, friends?
It's
We
pure
should go
online.
pick up Dark Souls and play it. I can't be like, I'm going to join my
It's
friends and
not
play it with them.
one of
It's
those
not
games.
a game you're supposed to be
For
playing.
me, that's
We
what I
can't.
like.
Okay, you said
multiplayer in games.
It's not good because it's skill based. I can't backstab. I can't parry in it. I have done everything through standard stabbing.
Yeah.
That is got nothing to do with skill based. I just can't physically do it. I can't even kick to break
No,
guard.
but you, like,
so I
you
read
roll
the
and stuff
characters.
like that.
Yes, because that's how I played Monster Hunter. That's not a skill. That's just basic dodging. I read the characters, learn their
It's a
attacks,
skill.
That
stab
is
them.
skill.
That's not a skill. That's just paying attention
Without
to a
being
game.
told, then
So
about
are we
the equipment
arguing
and everything.
against games that have skill in them?
Yeah.
Should we just
actually-
take every game off this list?
Yeah, but I say.
Should we just?
No,
Except
no,
like
that's
games
why
that
I'm
play
not against
themselves,
that.
like Flower or...
No, I'm not saying that at
Peggle.
all, but it means that
Halo.
earlier one.
Halo needs to
take it off.
Or like
It's
Peggle, or...
It means
Jules.
that, yeah, we should like restart if anything, because then
Or the
that's what
bloody
games are
Microsoft
valuable.
screensaver. That should be our
Yeah.
top, because it takes no
Blue
space.
screen. Blue screen is
It's
better.
completely universal and anyone can
I'm
play
not.
it.
Yeah.
I'm not arguing that games with skill aren't fun. I'm arguing that Dark Souls require you to have a skill as soon as you start.
No, that's not true.
That's not true at
The
all.
first,
It was when I
but
played
the
it.
first zone is really. When I was like cack-handed and couldn't play a console at all.
So every day.
Still now. Even
So,
I
you
could get.
played Demon Souls, which is very similar.
I did, but the first zone in Demon Souls is exactly the same, where
Okay.
the enemies are really easy.
Okay, I hadn't played any of them, and when I came into it, I found it really awkward.
The beginning
and
of Demon
quite
Souls and
difficult.
Dark Souls are pretty much the same, so I can go at it from both angles.
Yeah,
They have very similar enemies.
Also,
as well.
like you said, the meta. You don't need to know the shortcuts.
You don't. I stumbled across a shortcut by accident. I just walked down some
And that's
stairs.
the cool shit, is exploring this world and finding...
Also,
like, in a world where games just hand everything to you on a plate.
Can you say this in a more epic voice? In a world.
Yeah. Just gonna undermine my whole argument by sounding like a dick. But so the rest of these games, right, they give you everything just straight up. Like, they hand you, like, everything you need to play this game. Like,
Yeah.
here it is. Like, make sure you know. They hammer into you how to play this
Should we
game.
now?
That's
And
what
I
I
like
like.
the Dark Souls.
Okay.
But I like the Dark Souls.
XCOM is
so
also
different.
gone then.
yeah.
What?
XCOM is also
Yeah,
gone.
They didn't
What?
give you
That
everything
game you fucking need to play a few times before
Yeah.
you can get it.
No?
No, because
Yeah.
we
didn't
played
get
it
the first
on
one.
what was it? The difficulty you had
Let's
it
have
on,
a look.
and I've beaten it on normal. I got destroyed by basic enemies because
What
I was
happened
playing it right.
when James played Dark Souls, when we sat here
Yeah.
and
When the
told
dragon-
him what to do, it happened exactly the same when Darren played XCOM with
Yeah.
you.
True, you told
You
Darren how to
told
play
Darren
XCOM.
what to do at every turn in
In XCOM.
XCOM.
yeah.
But like, remember when you gave me your squad for one mission, and because I had no idea how to play, your entire squad died.
In 5 minutes.
I
it's
hate
impressive.
you.
Yeah,
You killed Mr. Papadopoulos.
I did kill Mr. Papadopoulos, and I felt awful for killing Mr. Papadopoulos.
I could easily see
say that
both
completely.
Dark Souls and XCOM.
But also,
Yeah.
I didn't know
Easily.
a lot about that game. What through Connor? What time? Because the other Connor said there were superpowers. I had no idea there were
Alright,
superpowers.
give me a
Yeah,
really
that's right.
strong good point about Dark Souls.
Okay,
Like,
the gameplay.
Can I? The atmosphere in that game.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, yeah.
Delicious.
The music.
atmosphere.
the-
The
The
variety
game
of
is
content.
so oppressive. It's like the stiffy that Silent Hill gives me. It's so good.
yeah, whenever you're playing Dark
There's
Souls and
no
wrapping up.
atmosphere
It's-
in Dark
it- there
Souls.
is.
I love horror games and things
I've
like that.
watched
Dark Souls
many
atmosphere.
hours.
I
You
think
haven't
is
played
Yeah.
it.
I
It's the
have
same way
played
You
it.
played half an hour.
It's like if
I
we went
played
and
it
played
out.
Silent Hill 2 together, there wouldn't be an atmosphere because we're playing it with someone else. It's the
Yeah,
same reason
that's-
Amnesia
It's
wouldn't
not a
work.
horror game.
It is.
Dark
It's
Souls
got
is
the
kind
it's
of
got the
scary points,
atmosphere
isn't it?
of a horror game. It has the atmosphere. The
I
world
would
is
say
like
it's like a medieval survival horror.
Yeah, yeah, it is.
The
Genre,
first
because that
time
would
you're
work.
exploring some of those places,
Yeah.
it's like
it's terrifying.
terrifying.
It's the
ghost-
first
It's
time.
like
Like the ghost and we're like, my powers, they do nothing, and then you have to like leg it.
Yeah, when you're trying to kill a ghost and you're like, stabbing it and you can't hit the ghost, like shit, what do I do
And
here?
how do I find out how to kill
You
it?
talk to NPCs.
There is an NPC directly near that.
there's
Yeah.
also
Yeah, there's loads of stuff around there.
there's a drop
you
of
played it
those
through
curses right before
Yeah.
you get to that area.
It's the same way like with the ball where you have to drop the skull and it goes into the fire. The skulls are given to you directly at that moment.
Above a fire.
Also,
This is what Half-Life does, the same sort of thing,
Yeah.
where they hint
They
at
give
what you
you
need to do.
something, and
Like
then
there's a
they're
pile
like-
of bricks and a seesaw. It's like making you figure
Yeah,
it out
in
yourself.
any other game, it would have been like, use the seesaw to
They'll be like,
get up on this
like,
ledge. And it's like, I like Dark Souls gives you nothing, and you have to find. You have to do everything in that game.
You have to
You have
find.
to
like
make
that.
your own way. In
I
that
do
game.
not like that.
I
Well,
feel
don't
that
play
Dark
Dark
Souls
Souls.
is just wrong for you.
yeah.
Okay.
Like
See,
it's,
I can
think-
easily see. I can easily. There are other games
You're
in here which I
honestly
wouldn't
telling
put
me
in
that
a
Dark
top 10.
Souls is one
Same,
of
but
the
I do
top-
not.
I
see
was
Yeah.
Dark
on
Souls.
this list currently. Dark Souls is my number
I'm
one.
telling you, it should be low.
Unless we've made some like
It should
horrific
definitely be low.
missteps
I
and
don't-
we've lost some games that we've forgotten about some incredibly stellar games. I can easily see Dark Souls being on there.
Yeah.
As well as XCOM.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
and
definitely
so
think
going back to
Xbox
like, the whole
is
meta of the shortcuts, the first main shortcut is skipping the tourist demon on the bridge.
Can we not go into
Yeah,
the
we're
theme?
getting-
No, this is going to be quick.
Okay,
This
okay.
is the point I'm raising. It's skipping the first tourist demon, which takes, if you skip that, it takes you down through the forest. And there's
To Paradise City when the girls are green and the grass is green.
Okay,
Dark Souls stay. Let's move on.
so you skip that.
James, what are you gonna cut? What are you gonna cut off?
Do I not get a choice?
No, Dark Souls is possibly the best
There
game of this
are.
generation.
There are lots of
There are lots of things we can cut here before we cut Dark Souls.
Really? Like,
Witcher 2.
Yeah,
I
Whoa.
thought you guys.
I like The Witcher 2. Dark Souls is better.
I had a massive medieval
Yeah.
boner over Witcher 2, but it's not top 10. It has too many issues.
It's not Dark
the
Souls.
top 10. What was left on here again?
We need to get rid of 3 games.
We need to drop one.
No, we need to get rid of 2 games,
Three
sorry.
games. Three
Mass
games.
Effect.
No.
I really want Mass Effect.
Oh, Red Dead.
Red
Yeah,
Dead
Red Dead.
should have been gone ages
Yeah,
ago.
Red Dead should be
I
gone.
count 10. Where
Do
am I
you?
missing one? Oh, there's
Arkham
a Witcher
Asylum.
somewhere. Where's the Witcher?
Witcher is
11.
1,
Arkham Asylum. Yeah, no, that's
2,
12. So.
3.
Yeah, that's 12.
Because we got rid of last.
So,
Yeah.
Red Dead
If
should
we're
be gone.
cutting 2,
Red Dead.
Red Dead
I
should be
can
gone. It should be, I'm
over
sorry.
Infamous. We haven't even talked about
Yeah.
Uncharted.
Who's
or
played
Infamous.
Infamous?
Me.
I've played
I
like
haven't.
the first
Only me.
hour of it.
So
Yes,
only
it's
Connor
just
really
fun.
played it. That should be
really
gone then.
fucking love Infamous 2, though.
That should be
It's
gone
so
until we
good.
have an opinion
Yeah.
on it.
It's like my top 1
It's like
game of
Last
all
of Us all
time.
over again.
I think we should drop Infamous and
Yeah.
Uncharted.
I like both those.
I like Uncharted.
Infamous and Red Dead.
Infamous should be gone.
My problem is now we haven't got 10.
Yeah.
I could easily drop Infamous, Uncharted, and Witcher. And Red Dead.
Yeah,
And
I think-
Bioshock. Ah, fuck, this list
Fuck
sucks.
you! No, I think Bioshock.
No,
I
Bioshock
love
should definitely be.
Bioshock is definitely in the
is
top
so
10.
overhyped for me.
Really? I really
No,
like
I
Bioshock.
disagree.
No, I
In the
disagree
general
completely.
gaming public.
What would you
Just-
replace it with, though?
I completely.
Bioshock
The
two.
ending is so bad to Bioshock.
I love it. I love the whole
The
thing.
original Bioshock?
The ending, where you fight Mr. Manhattan.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean,
But the
whole
twist
Manhattan.
is really good.
It
Oh,
wasn't
yeah,
as,
the twist is stellar,
The
but...
whole
but
story
it wasn't
is
as good as these guys make it out to be. was
No,
it?
no.
Thank you.
It
Someone
was.
else
I
was
think it
really
is. I mean, I shouldn't be allowed to argue. I am addicted to that game. I finished it like 7 times.
Okay, showing your tattoos to the mic.
No, sorry, those guys, not the mic.
Mike, here's my tattoos. James has tattoos of chains that the main dude in Bioshock
I have Jack's
has.
tattoos.
Jack, the main dude, Jack.
Right.
And Daxter.
Anyway,
Jack's
So wait, what's up for cutting at the moment?
Infamous.
Infamous because only one of us has
Only
played
one
it.
Just because
person
of the
has played it. It's
opinion
like
is
Last of
there.
Us.
Yeah.
yeah, but the
Sorry, but the
Infamous,
general
Uncharted.
opinion. We're horrible people.
I'm sorry,
Uncharted
Uncharted
was
should
really
definitely
good.
be
that
on
one
Uncharted
game of
2.
the year, like 2
Uncharted
years,
is
3
really
years.
Uncharted
Yeah,
2
we're
is
about
awesome.
to know Game Critic Awards, Connor. Come
Alright.
on.
We don't give down to that shit, even though all of the games we have on there are
Okay,
like
XCOM should be
best
then.
picks.
So Uncharted stays.
Uncharted should definitely stay.
What about Call of Duty 4? We haven't even
No,
talked
Call of
about
Duty 4 is good.
Call of Duty 4 is a fucking masterpiece.
Call of Duty 4 is the best Call of Duty I've ever
Yeah.
played.
Easily.
I prefer
Yeah,
the
is it
other
top
one, but
10
at the same
worthy?
time, it's really.
No,
Okay.
Uncharted. Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare.
The fact that
Oh,
none
I
of
see,
us
yeah.
have gone through it and been like, Call of Duty
that. Yeah, I suppose.
instantly proves that it should be on the list in our top 10.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
guys,
I did
you guys,
think on it, but it's true. It hasn't been crossed
Yeah,
off.
yeah.
So
you
it's
guys
still-
know I hate FPSs.
Yeah, yeah.
And I love Call of Duty
Yeah,
4.
that's true.
Exactly.
Yeah,
It's just really good.
I
Sadly,
can,
get back to
Everybody-
playing.
Even the campaign. in
I
that
think
is
up
good.
for cutting Witcher 2,
That was
Red
actually-
Dead Redemption, Infamous,
Yeah,
or Uncharted.
All right, okay.
Red
Here's
Dead.
what I'm going to say:
I'd say Infamous.
Infamous and Witcher. Because I think Red Dead could be number 10.
I could see that. But then again, I'd really like Witcher to be in the top 10.
No,
But
no, you're right. No, God,
Witcher.
I fucking love Witcher. God damn.
I haven't played Witcher.
Witcher
Who's
took
played
RPGs
Witcher?
like
Witcher.
Dragon Age and took a big
Yeah.
jump all
Yeah,
over,
it
didn't
did.
It was...
James, have you played Witcher?
No, sadly, I can't
See,
comment.
Yeah,
I
it's
have
just us
3
that's played
people.
Witcher.
I love it.
But the 3 of us who've played it have loved it, and we all
Again,
have
you
very
actually have
different...
enough to make a consensus. If
Yeah,
the
yeah.
2 of you on the bench, 1 person would
Yeah.
side.
Yeah, yeah.
3 still
Yeah,
works.
3 unanimously loved
Exactly,
it.
there's 3 of us who love
So,
the
yeah.
game.
I guess that stays.
So I
So,
bet your Witcher 2
I
is
agree.
completely different from my Witcher 2. What
probably,
happened?
yeah.
That's
that's
so
what
awesome.
Okay,
He'll have seen stuff that I've never
Infamous
seen.
should be gone,
Yeah,
by the
is that
way.
how it works?
That's how
Yeah.
varied it gets.
I want to play
That
one
you
of
make
those.
choices in that
Yeah,
game. It's
but-
not a very long game, but you make choices in that game that can go...
Witcher 2's not a very long game.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Okay,
Compared to conventional RPGs,
Oh, no, yeah.
The install was. Sorry, Infamous.
he's not wrong.
Yeah, he's got us there.
Infamous is gone.
Yeah.
And I think Uncharted.
No, I'm sorry. Uncharted needs to
Yeah.
be on this
What about
list.
Assassin's Creed Brotherhood?
Just-
We haven't
just-
even
No,
Yeah,
Assassin's
Christopher.
Creed Brotherhood was awesome.
No, it wasn't.
I don't
Yes,
know.
It was.
It was.
And Assassin's
I
Creed needs to
can't
be on this
comment.
list, and of all of them.
It
I
doesn't
think an
have
Assassin's
to be.
I think-
I
should
don't
be on this
agree.
list.
It does.
But
Number
Assassin's
2
Creed
is
is a dying
the same
thing.
game.
So it's
But
1 and
that
2
game-
were good.
That game was
2
really
and
good.
Brotherhood were
So it's-
good.
it's-
One
and
and
Brotherhood was its peak.
it's
I
either
was
One,
really keen on
one
2,
there was
but
nothing
Brotherhood
to do in that.
1 was good because it was
It
innovative.
created an awesome world,
Yeah.
and then you had nothing to do in it.
Yeah.
it's either
You
True.
did the same 4 mini games, and then you stabbed the dude. That was
Yeah.
the whole game.
I
it's
did
either
go on a lot of
Brohood
Legend of
or
Zelda.
it's Red Dead.
Well, no, there's more shit in
It's
Legends.
Brohood or Red Dead.
Red Dead for me.
Yeah.
I think Brohood should
As
stay.
opposed to what?
Brohood.
Brohood.
It's Brohood or Red Dead.
I found
I
How
think,
many people
uh,
here have played Uncharted?
Which
Which one are we
have.
saying?
I'm saying Uncharted should stay.
I did play
Yeah,
some
no,
multiplayer.
which
and I
Uncharted?
did like-
Oh, 2.
Uncharted 2.
Yeah.
Who's played
I'd
Uncharted?
say Uncharted 1. I haven't played 2.
Uncharted 1 is
I've
awful.
played.
I love 1.
Not
Parts
awful.
of.
Goes on too long.
Yeah.
Same problem as Dead Space.
I've
Has a
played
really
parts
good.
of all 3 of Uncharted, and I personally don't like them. But that's not.
I can
I
make
know
a
that
general
they are
consensus
good,
on the
it's
gameplay, but overall I don't know the story enough.
Do you like Tomb Raider?
No.
Oh, it's a better
My
Tomb
problem
Raider.
is there's a huge disconnect between this nice, likable guy, and then he goes on like killing sprees.
Yeah, yeah.
And no one ever calls him on it. He's like, "Wow, you're like a psychopath." Like,
Good for you.
Well, it's like Indiana Jones. He kills a bunch of dudes and no one's ever like,
Yeah.
you just killed all of those foreigners.
yeah, but it's
Yeah, it's the
that was
same
like the '60s. It was a simpler time, wasn't it?
I think Red Dead needs to go. I really don't.
I could see Red Dead going, but I could see.
Cool. Sorry.
I almost want to make a second pass for things that we can cut
Yeah.
over.
Yeah.
Things
Well,
we
that
can
means
add over.
we have to bring games back.
Yeah, I know. That would be
Legend
like-
Alright,
of
we
Zelda!
We're gonna have the fun because
We're gonna
we've
have
run over we've run over an hour.
Yeah.
So we're gonna cut here and we're all gonna go for a piss and shit
and have a think.
and have a
Have a
little
long,
and have a
hard
little
think.
thinky and then we'll be back.
All right, okay.
All right.
Catch y'all later.
Thanks for staying with us for 2 hours.